Roster for both clubs. That would include as reserves Henry Bibby, Clint Richardson, Bobby Jones, Jimmy Spanarkel, and Bernard Toon for the Sixers. They're coached by Billy Cunningham in his third year. He was ready to quit a year ago, but said, heck, I think I'll give it another shot. And he's had a 59-23 year. Jack McMahon, one of his assistants, has had a heart attack, and I don't see him with the club, although he is making steady progress to recovery. And Chuck Daly is the assistant. Al Domenico would be the trainer. And Al has been around the league, I think, as long as we have. Now at a guard, starting, Maurice Cheeks, West Texas State, 6'1", 180. A second-year man and a great assist man. At the other guard, acquired midway through the year, Lionel Hollins, Arizona State, 6'3". They had a chance to get either he or Maravich. Maravich turned him down, and that was a break for the Sixers. Not that I don't love Pete, but Pete's not the kind of a player today that Hollins is, we don't think. Do you, Keith?
Not at all. I think you're exactly right on that comment.
At center, they'll have Darrell Dawkins, 6'11", 260 pounds, 22 years of age, 5 years out of high school, didn't go to college. At the other forward, Julius Irving, 6'6", 210, 9 years a professional out of the University of Massachusetts. And Caldwell Jones, 7'1", 215 pounds, 29 years of age, Albany State. They're even bringing the trainers as well as the assistant coaches out onto the floor for these introductions. It's, wherever you are, it is a beautiful day in Southern California. Just couldn't be a nicer day for this afternoon show. 17,505 very, very avid fans are here. Brad Holland is one of the reserves that will be introduced for Los Angeles out of UCLA, and we still think he's got a bright future in this league. Brad Holland, 6'3", 185. Little Butch Lee joined the club late from Atlanta. Or from Cleveland, excuse me, formerly Atlanta. Marquette, 6 feet, 185. Spencer Haywood, 6'9", 225. He's all pumped up. Michael Cooper. They're hollering Coop, Coop, Coop. Mark Landsberger, 6'8", 215 pounds, reserve forward. And the last of the reserves to be introduced. Marty Burns from Syracuse, 6'7", 215 pounder. He and Lee did not play in the first two series. Now the starting lineup for the Lakers. In the backcourt, here he comes, the Magic Man, Magic Johnson. They love him. He and Nixon got a new cowboy hat today. Nixon will look great in a cowboy hat. Norman Nixon out of Duquesne, 6'2", 175, third year. Now we go to the power forward slot for Los Angeles. From Marquette, 6'11", 230 pounder Jimmy Jones. He could be a very big factor in this.
You bet, he's going to be.
Jamal Wilkes. And Jimmy Murray did a column on him today in the Times. It has to be one of the all-time masterpieces of James, and he's had some great ones. He covered this guy, really covered him beautifully. Jamal Wilkes. And the captain, the big fella, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 7'2", 250. He's all pumped up. The fists go into the air. Jack Hearn is the trainer. Pat Riley is the assistant. And the interim head coach is Paul Westhead, sitting in for the November injured Jack McKinney. Coming to midcourt to toss it up, Earl Strom. They could boo him and do anything else they want. They won't bother Strom. Now, Magic has a very bad bruise on his right bicep. Ironically, Lionel Hollins, the left-hander, has a very bad bruise on his left bicep.
Same accident to both of them. Same injury.
The game 2 of the series on Wednesday night is a sellout. Game 2 is a sellout. Then we go to Philly for games 3 and 4 next Saturday and Sunday afternoon. Game 5 is here.
Not on sale yet.
Tickets for game 5 and 7 are not yet on sale. So as soon as they go on sale, you run to that nearest window. Well, we had a lineup out here the other morning, Thursday morning, all the way around the building. A lot of people were disappointed. In red, the Philadelphia 76ers Eastern Conference champions. Darryl Dawkins shakes hands with Kareem. All 10 players will exchange a warm hand clasp. Before the week's out, they'll still be friends, but not as close.
They'll have shaken hands a lot of times, won't they, before this series is over?
The winner of this series alone, this doesn't count what they've already won, the winner gets $205,000, the loser $140,000. The Lakers are driving northern goal of our left in the first quarter. Earl Strom will put it up. Caldwell Jones will jump and then play forward. He gets an early tip, gets the ball to Dawkins for a dribble drive, slam dunk.
No question about that play.
That's the first tip the Lakers have lost in a series this year. Now we got the ball in the front court, and Magic Johnson's got it. Magic against Lionel Holland. Bounce the ball to the three-point line, takes it off to Jamal Wilkes, guarded by Dr. J. Jamal holds it up, bounces, Magic Johnson. Magic to the dribble, down the middle, feeds it out to Jamal. He's around Dr. J. He's in the air for a bank of 15. Didn't get it. The rebound is off. There he goes to get it again. Wilkes in deep, puts up the bank. No. Rebound is off. Put it up and in. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Super effort on the offensive boards. Jamal coming up with the first one, and then Kareem in that right spot under the hoop.
That's where you got to beat them on the boards. That's where they beat Seattle. 2-2 the score. Maurice Cheeks with it in the attacking 47 feet. Cheeks takes it over to Dr. J. They want him to shoot outside. Top of the key to Cheeks. Bring to Hollins. Back to Cheeks. A 22-footer straight away. No good. The rebound is off to Julius Irving. The Doctor goes to the baseline. Brings it back out to Hollins. Dribble drive down the middle. Left-hand 6-footer short. Rebound to Kareem. His second board. To Nixon. Nixon in the front court. Nixon down the middle. Nixon stops and shoots a 17-footer to give him the lead. He got it.
Nixon wanted that shot the entire way down the floor. He was looking how he could set himself up for that shot. He got the spot and dropped the shot.
4-2 Los Angeles in front of Lionel Hollins. The old southpaw front court down the middle in deep. Challenges Kareem. Puts it over him and scores a left-hand hook. Nice play. A three-footer.
I'll say a spectacular shot by Hollins, driving the lane and contesting the best shot blocker in the game.
4-4 is the score, and Nixon coming out of the back court. Right to left across your dial. He's against Cheeks. The ball into Kareem. Back door to Wilkes. No. Kareem to the dribble. Underneath. Comes around his man to score. He took the big man, Jones, inside and pivoted to the right and left Jones in his wake.
Setting the tempo for the rest of this game, hopefully.
Kareem has got 4 points. Against this club in the year in 2 games, he averaged 31. They split him. The ball in the post to Dawkins. Dawkins the dribble. In deep. Baseline clears the ball, giving it back to Cheeks. Now Cheeks gives the ball to Dr. J. In low to Caldwell Jones. Back over to the Doctor with 4 on the clock. His 20-footer to beat the clock. In there. Nice shot. Left side, right-handed. Tough shot.
Clutch play by one of the best clutch performers in the game.
6-6. Here's the ball being dived upon and taken by Hollins as Magic lost it. Great play by Lionel. He took a floor burn and got the ball as a reward. Now he backs up a little bit, and the Sixers could get the lead. First turnover of the ball game for either team. Now we got Hollins looking at the corner of the key to Dr. J. He's down the middle. He's in deep. A 10-foot fall away on the way. No good. The rebound to Kareem is third. And he clears the ball off to Nixon. Kareem on the year averaged 10 rebounds. And in the playoffs so far, in 10 games, he's averaged 11. The ball over to Wilkes. The 20-foot layup is good. Jamal.
That's a great sign for Jamal to come out hitting that shot right off the bat.
8-6. That'll give Dr. J something to think about, just like he gave Wilkes something to think about at the other end. Lakers on top by 2. Hollins down the middle of the free throw line. His pass knocked down by Magic, but it goes back, luckily for the 76ers, to Dawkins. Darrow clears it off to Hollins. Lionel bounces it in low. Gets in there to Irving. Fall away 15-footer. Oh, what a tough shot. He was double-teamed by Magic and by Wilkes. Now dribbling the front court behind his back. Nixon in deep. Throws it up. It's on the way. It's good. He's fouled.
Maurice Cheeks complaining. He was trying to get out of the way. Contact was made by Nixon, and the shot was good.
Foul is against Cheeks. And so far, these two men have worked an absolutely fantastic game. I know it's tough to judge 3 minutes, but boy, their floor position, their savvy, their anticipation, it's all there for Earl Strom and Jack Madden. And these players are alive.
I don't think we would expect anything less out of them.
Free throw, no good by Norman. He's got 4 points. Now with Lakers leading 10-8, we come down the floor with Hollins having the ball. He gets to the three-point line and brings it over to Caldwell Jones, guarded by Jones. Caldwell Jones, 7'1", playing forward. He guards Kareem at the other end. Out in front to Cheeks. His 18-foot jumper is good. They're shooting very, very well.
I should say Philly 5 out of 8, L.A. 5 out of 7.
10-10 is the score. Everybody has scored for Philadelphia in good balanced attack except Caldwell Jones. Now we got Magic with it. Into Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Down the middle comes Magic. Kareem's in deep. Feeds under to Magic. 3 seconds should be the call.
Now it's a foul.
Earl called it back under the basket. It's on Darryl Dawkins. They got to keep him out of foul trouble, and that has not always been his case.
I didn't see the foul on the play. As a matter of fact, Dawkins jumped up into the air, no contact at all.
Inbound to Magic. Magic to Nixon at the corner of the key. Nixon flips, didn't go down, comes down the middle, feeds it to Kareem, and on the pass-off, he's fouled. The pass-off by Nixon, and he was fouled. The basket by Kareem will not count. Beautiful penetration by Norman Nixon, and his quickness is bothering Cheeks.
It was a tremendous drive by Nixon. He drew 3 players to him, and Kareem was wide open on that follow. If the foul hadn't have been called, it was an easy 2 for Kareem.
We're tied at 10 as the ball is into Magic Johnson. Magic looks for Nixon coming behind a pick by Chones. Now he gives a bad pass. It's intercepted by Cheeks, and it's a 12-10 ball game in favor of Philadelphia. Magic makes his second turnover of the game.
Something that Laker guards have to be very aware of. These Philadelphia guards are very, very quick.
Now we got the ball front court to Wilkes. His 20-foot jumper, another layup. And Dr. J shakes his head, just like Wilkes has done twice when Dr. J scored at the other end. 12-12. 2 brilliant forwards against each other. Now the ball to Dr. J, dribbles in deep, foul on the dribble. Foul out on the floor by Jamal Wilkes. Talk about a quick first step with the dribble. We saw it.
I should say, Jamal's really got to cut that baseline off on Irving and send him back to the middle where Kareem is back there helping out.
So the ball comes in to Maurice Cheeks, 20 feet to the right of the goal at the baseline. Out to Dawkins, his 18-footer over Kareem. No good. The rebound bounces long to Cheeks. A lucky break for Philadelphia, but they'll take it. Now the ball to the doctor. He's down the middle. Feeds in low to Dawkins. He's under the basket. Might be charging. It is charging. He put his shoulder down to knock Magic off the end of the floor.
He sure did. Good call by Jack Madden. Right in front of Jack. Magic had good position, and the big guy knocked him right out of the play.
You'll see Bobby Jones just as quick as they can get him undressed and get him in there. Now Magic comes to the front court tied at 12. Magic looks into Kareem, gives instead to Jamal Wilkes at the three-point line. Jamal holding it up. Looking underneath the Magic. He's double-teamed. He's got it nonetheless and blows a layup. Rebound is off, taken by Cheeks. Cheeks out of the backcourt, 4-on-3. To the right side, he gives to Hollins down the middle of Cheeks. Lay it up and in. Beautiful guard play.
Well, that's what Philadelphia loves to do. Get out and run. Lakers have got to get back in that transition game. Set up that defense quickly.
Magic had missed the layup and couldn't get back that time. All right, the ball into Kareem. Go to the baseline. Turns around. Dawkins. Finger roll is good. He put his palm to the ceiling and rolled it off those long, bony fingers. His third basket.
How about an 8-foot finger roll?
14-14. That's the kind you can slice up and serve the whole family with coffee. Over to the left side, Caldwell Jones. Caldwell looks inside. He'll not shoot that outside jumper. The ball to Hollins. Nobody guarding him. His 17-footer on the way. No. Rebound is off and it's grabbed by Magic. Magic out of the backcourt. Make it Jamal. Jamal gives the ball to Chones. Chones in deep. Chones underneath. Throws it up and gets it. Not a pretty shot.
No, a very unorthodox shot. But when they fall through, it's the result that counts.
With the Lakers leading 16-14, we have a break in the action, and we'll be back with more. This is the Laker Forum Basketball Network.
This bug's for you, for being on the job and working hard all day. This bug's for you. You know that nothing less than best can make it all the way. This bug's for you.
Just here to you. There's no one else who does it quite the way you do.
This bug's for you.
Because it isn't only what you say, it's what you do. This bug's for you.
Yeah, just for you. That distinctively clean, crisp taste that says Budweiser.
This bug's for you. For all you do, the king of beers is coming through.
For all you do, this bug's for you.
Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis.
The commissioner of the NBA, Larry O'Brien, is here with his wife. Now they'll bring in Bobby Jones, North Carolina, 6'9", 205. Many people think that he has as much overall talent as anybody on the team. The owner of the Philadelphia 76ers is here, too, and I wish I could give you his name, but I can't.
Fitz Dixon.
Fritz Dixon. Jack Doyle is in a dark suit there in the front row to the commissioner's right. Doyle is in charge of security for the league. Bobby Jones, he's a story within himself. He's a 53%er on the year, 78% free throws. He averaged 13 points a game, came into the playoffs, and he left, as you well know, Denver in the McGinnis deal. Bobby Jones in the playoffs averaged 14 points. Dawkins goes out. And if you think you're getting a good switch here, don't think it too long, because Bobby Jones is a better offensive player, we think.
He takes the stuff inside. Darryl Dawkins doesn't do anybody any good when he's outside from 20 feet shooting those long jumpers.
So the Lakers will come back as they ended the timeout. That 5 minutes and 22 seconds, about as good as you can see basketball played at, well, this level, which is the best in the world. Okay, bringing the ball in, Hollins to Cheeks. And Cheeks coming out of the backcourt. The Lakers picking up at the three-point line at the defensive end. Cheeks is guarded by Magic Johnson, looks over his shoulder to avoid a pick. Now Cheeks holds it, bounces the ball in low to Irving, goes in the air, feeds it back out. A great pass. Here's an interception. Cheeks threw it away, and Magic's got it. Magic's got Wilkes to the right. He gives a bad pass, and it's out of bounds. That's the third turnover in my book for Magic. He had a sure basket with a good pass.
But I'll tell you, Maurice Cheeks played that defensive position as well as anybody we've seen all year long. Magic was really trying to set him up for the cut by Jamal on the pass. Cheeks intercepted that pass.
All right, the ball knocked out of bounds by Cheeks, and the ball brought into Magic. Magic looks into Kareem. He's got 3 baskets. Kareem backing in. Turn, face the basket, 8-foot jumper. That's good. The MVP, and that's the first time either team has led by more than 2. The Lakers have an 18-14 advantage.
And the 76ers centers have got to be saying, what are we going to be doing here? We wanted him to take that shot and the fall-away jumper, and he's hitting that too.
After the basket, the Lakers messed with the ball, and that's delay a game call by Earl Strom. From now on, if they touch it, it'll be a technical foul. Here we got Dr. Julius Irving with it. In low to Bobby Jones. Puts it up left-handed, didn't make it. He missed a layup. The rebound is to Kareem. Jimmy Jones was badly beaten by Bobby Jones. Now the ball in the front court to Magic, leading by 4 in the first quarter. The next game will be here Wednesday. It's a sellout. You'll hear it, of course, right here on our radio network starting at 8:15. The ball into Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem holds it up. Kareem swings left. Skyhook of 15 is no good, but we have got 3 seconds called on Kareem. When he moved backwards with his first bounce of the ball, he went into the 3-second area. Did not know it. 18-14. Los Angeles up. And coming down the floor with the ball, following the Lakers' third turnover of the game, is Cheeks. Out in front of Bobby Jones. Jones brings it back over to Cheeks. Cheeks takes it in low to Caldwell Jones. Caldwell tries to drive on Kareem. Can't. He's double-teamed. He's triple-teamed. He throws it down the middle. Kareem gets a piece of the shot. It's no good. The rebound is knocked out of bounds by the Lakers' Magic Johnson. Hollins missed kind of an easy shot, but I think Kareem got a piece of it.
Yeah, big intimidating factor. Kareem inside. Hollins made a nice cut to get that pass from Caldwell Jones.
Kareem is credited with a block. The ball is brought into Cheeks, and Cheeks loses it out of bounds under great duress by Magic Johnson.
Good pressure by Magic. Overplaying Cheeks so he couldn't catch that pass easily.
Each club with 3 turnovers now. 18-14, the Lakers lead it. Now we got the ball to Magic Johnson. Magic looks over to Jamal, gives it to Kareem. Kareem's out in front to Jones at the free throw line. Jones is double-teamed. Jones gives it to Kareem. He's down the middle. He turns, faces the basket. 8-foot jumper will be an air ball. It is taken by Bobby Jones, and Bobby gives it to the Doctor. The Doctor down the middle. The Doctor, great pass out of bounds to the Lakers. Caldwell Jones had a sure basket, but his teammate Julius was just too clever for him.
He was. It almost looked like Caldwell Jones wasn't expecting that pass, but I don't think that's possible. After playing with Irving all year, you've got to expect that pass when you're open.
The fans are not booing. They're saying Coop, Coop, as now Michael Cooper comes into the Laker lineup. They got the small team in, as they call it. Coop's got the ball. He drives the base around Dr. J. Throws up a left-hander, and Bobby Jones blocked it. Great defense. Now the ball to Julius Irving. He comes in deep. Stop. Now give the ball to Caldwell Jones. He comes underneath, throws it up. No rebound to Kareem with authority. Baseball pass to Cooper coming with Nixon. Coop has to knock it down, grab it, bounce through the key over to Nixon. Splendid pass, 18-foot jumper on the way. Bounces 3 times, 4 times in the rim and won't go down. Rebound Caldwell Jones. He throws it off the back of Madden. Now Madden is part of the game, but Madden was in out-of-bounds territory. Therefore, the Lakers get it. How about the play of this first quarter?
It's torrid, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. I'd like to have a film of this and run it every night this summer. Ball top of the key to Magic. Maybe I'd get tired of it. Magic gives the ball off to Cooper. In low to Kareem. They're going to double team him with Jones. Pass underneath. Back door to Wilkes. He scores. Bobby Jones tried to double team and got burned on a back door by Jamal. And Jamal has got 6. The Laker lead is 20-14. They have now made the last... Well, the Lakers lead by 6. We got the ball in the front court to Cheeks. Cheeks yo-yoing up and down. Cheeks going to shoot an 18-footer off the dribble, and he hits another one. Cheeks, on the year, averaged 11 points, shooting 54%. So those aren't lucky shots out there. 20-16. Cheeks is a great assist man. On the year, 556, far more than anybody in his team. The ball to the high post, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar doing it all. Kareem holds it up. Underneath the Magic, is alone, puts it up. It's goaltending. Bobby Jones.
Poor defensive play that time by the 76ers. 2 men jumped with the outman. Magic wide open inside, and another great pass by Kareem.
Twice in a row, they're trying to double Kareem, and they're getting burned on it. 22-16, the Lakers lead it. Now we got the ball bounced in low, and a foul is going to be called against the Lakers. It looked like Michael Cooper was too aggressive on Dr. J. It's his first, the team's second.
Cooper's getting in trouble playing very aggressive basketball in the past, but if he's aggressive on Irving, he's really going to get in trouble quickly.
The inbound to Irving. He goes to the free throw line. He turns around and hits a corkscrew 15-footer. Beautiful for his 6 points. And it's 22-18. Lakers in this run have outscored them now 10-4. Nixon with the ball at the 3-point line. Nixon comes out in front, 30 feet straight out, continues to bounce the ball up and down like it's on a string. In playing the post is Kareem, and Caldwell Jones is on his back hard. Kareem holds it, gives out to Nixon. There's that favorite play. Nixon 17-footer, good. Again, they're double teaming on Kareem, and again, somebody's open. And Kareem picks up his 3rd straight assist. 24-18, Los Angeles by 6 for the 3rd time. In the attacking zone, Maurice Cheeks with it. Maurice Cheeks out of West Texas State 2 years ago. He's against Magic Johnson, the Lakers' brilliant rookie. Now the ball over to Dr. J. He goes to the dribble to the base, stops in the air, 19-footer, won't go down, rebound. Bobby Jones is good. A nice right-hand guide shot.
Oh, you've got to stay on him all the time. He is such a smart player, always in the right place.
24-20, the Lakers are in front. Nixon dribble drive, runs into Jones, keeps the ball, throws it on the floor. There's no whistle. Look at Cunningham. Gives the ball to Wilkes, and it's an 18-footer. I have to agree with Cunningham. It's got to either be charged or blocked.
It certainly warranted a foul. I'll tell you, it was big contact on that play. Bobby Jones flew right out of bounds.
I thought it was charged, Nixon, frankly, but they didn't call it. Nixon threw to Jamal, who hit his 8th point. He and Kareem have 8 apiece. Now the Laker lead is 6. The ball goes over to Lionel Hollins. The train goes to the dribble. He's double-teamed. Brings it out to Cheeks, who's hit 2 outside. Cheeks the dribble with 3 in the clock. Over to Hollins. He shoots the 20-footer to beat the clock. No. Rebound underneath. Dr. J's got it, but we got a foul. It'll be against the Lakers, and we'll have to see who they call it against. Timeout is called. Kareem picked up the foul. We've got a timeout. The score, Los Angeles 26, Philadelphia 20. First game, best of 7 for the World Championship of Basketball. I'm Chick Hearn with Keith Erickson. We'll be back in a second.
And now, for Great Western Savings, Mr. Ben Johnson.
Remember those stories about the traveling medicine show? Folks would close up their stores, rush out of their homes, and gather around the wagon, ready to part with their last dollar.
It's a cure. What are you just $1? $1.
What people really needed was a cure for losing money. Well, that's just what they got when Great Western Savings came to town. Nowadays, Great Western is in over 100 towns, still showing people how to hang on to their money, still paying the highest interest the law allows. Great Western Savings. Their medicine's been working for almost 100 years.
(26-20). Los Angeles leads it. 1:56 to play in quarter number 1. Johnny Warehouse, a great star with SC, and of course with the Los Angeles Dodgers. And well, you tell him what kind of a human being he is.
He's just a tremendous guy. Just a fantastic guy. Came down this afternoon or this morning before the game and led the chapel service for the Lakers.
How many did you have at that?
2 players, and we had about 6 people altogether at 10. Nice little turnout for the first time.
Mr. and Mrs. Bill Corcoran are here today, and that's nice. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Laker Forum Basketball Network.
KLAC, the Lakers station, Los Angeles.
The Lakers take Magic Johnson out of the game and bring in Mark Landsberger, who apparently is going to play ahead of Haywood in this series. So the ball brought into Lionel Hollins. 26-20, the Lakers lead it in the first quarter. Goes over to Bobby Jones. Drives on Landsberger. Landsberger holds him. Now that's going to be a mismatch right there. There's no way Landsberger can handle that first step 20 feet from the basket.
Bobby Jones at 6'8" is a very quick 6'8". Landsberger not so quick, but he's tough inside.
Oh, isn't he? So the Lakers are out of fouls, and a fine free thrower, Bobby Jones, 78% in the year. Going to the free throw line, Bobby Jones. Hey, Hughes Air West, the official airline of the Lakers, now offers convenient service from Burbank and Orange County to Denver and Houston. They have flights throughout the day on Hughes Air West, where the word is yes.
Shooting excellent so far, Chick. Lakers shooting 68%. Philadelphia 50%.
Both free throws good by Bobby Jones. Off of the bench, he has come in to get 4 points. The Laker lead has been cut to 4. 26-22. The 76ers led 3 times, but by only 2 points. We've got Nixon with the ball against Henry Bibby, the former Bruin, in there now. Now the ball, top of the key, to Cooper, over to Wilkes. Wilkes, 20-foot jumper, no good. The rebound is off and is taken by Bibby. He's out of the backcourt. It's a 5-on-3 situation. Blind side, Cooper steals it to Nixon. He throws length of floor and out of bounds. Kareem was down there alone. Nixon, in his anxiety, and there was no need for haste, missed him by 25 feet, out of bounds.
Norm could have held that ball and waited for a count of 2 before throwing it. Instead, he grabbed it and just flung it. Kareem was still coming the other way.
Cooper made a great steal from Bibby to start it all. 26-22, the Lakers, and here's a foul going to be on Cooper. You can't do that, Coop. You can't manhandle the doctor. That's 2 on Cooper.
Not a chance. Cooper can't believe that the foul was called. Way outside, just the 2 of them. He's going to get overly aggressive on the doctor, and he's going to be out of the ball game.
Going to the line, Julius Irving. Hey, Toyota, the official car of the Lakers, invites you to catch the feeling. Drive the ultimate Toyota, the luxurious 1980 Celica Supra. What a feeling it is to drive a Toyota. Dr. J comes up way short.
That's only the 4th free throw shot in the game so far. 3 by Philadelphia, only 1 by the Lakers.
All right, Dr. J puts it up again, missed again, rebound to Kareem with that big long arm. Kareem gives the ball to Norman Nixon, and Nixon comes out of the backcourt. The Lakers still have their 4-point lead. Nixon gets to the 3-point line. Nixon holds it up out there. Now gives the ball to Jamal, who's missed only 1 outside shot in 3 tries. Top of the key to Landsberger. He will not shoot from there, at least he shouldn't. Landsberger holds it, and the Lakers are standing around. Now the ball over to Norman Nixon. Nixon against Bibby. Turn, shoots, 17-foot jumper, no good. Beautiful try for the rebound by Cooper, and a great play by Bibby to get it. 2 fine guards trying for that ball. Henry into the attacking zone. Out to Hollins. Left hand 20-footer by the train is good. He pulled into the station and loaded up with fuel. 26-24, long lead passes horribly thrown by Nixon, intercepted by Hollins. Hollins in the front court. They could catch the Lakers. Hollins down the middle, gives to Dr. J. He feeds it back over the baseline to Hollins. A good pass, 17-footer, that's good. The Lakers getting burned with some very bad passes by Nixon and, at times, Magic.
We talked about how important the transition game was going to be. Hollins making the shot at one end, coming back, stealing the ball at the other end.
The Lakers haven't scored in the last 2 minutes. They've been outscored 6-0. They've been caught. Now underneath the ball to Cooper. He stepped out of bounds. Baseline, another turnover. The Lakers in a comedy of errors now. It's not good defense that's causing it. It's just bad passing for the Lakers.
Getting a little careless in the game. Got to keep that intensity at all times out there. Kareem getting a blow now as Jim Jones comes back in for him.
Jones will play center against Caldwell Jones, 7-1. The Lakers now could see their lead go. They have given up the last 6 points. The Lakers have not scored in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. There are 8 seconds left in the quarter. Caldwell Jones got an 18-footer straight away. He shoots and makes it. Jimmy Jones didn't challenge him at all, and this quarter's over. At the end of the quarter, as the Lakers gave up the last 8 points and were outscored 8-0 in the last 2 minutes and 20 seconds, the Lakers blow a 26-20 lead, and the Sixers lead at the end of 28-26. Back in a minute. This is the Laker Forum Basketball Network. Coming back in to play center, Darrell Dawkins, 6'11", at least 260. And Dr. J leaves the ball game. Caldwell Jones and Bobby Jones, not related, will be the forwards. The Lakers get full court pressure. Jamal will come to help out. He gets the pass at midcourt from Cooper. The Lakers have been outscored 8-0 in the last 2:20. We start the second quarter. Lakers had a 26-20 lead. Now they trail by 2. Now Jamal Wilkes looks inside. Nothing there, so he gives corner of the key to Jones. Without Kareem, the Lakers ball quite sharply in their offense. Ball in low to Landsberger. Around Dawkins, underneath, put it up and in. A beautiful play. Faked right and went left.
Beat Dawkins, and then Caldwell Jones came over to try and block the shot. Landsberger, with a lot of confidence, put it in off the board.
28-28. Lionel Hollins has made their last 4 points. He dribble drives. He comes underneath. He's made their last 6 points now. Nice play.
What an addition he's made to this team.
That's what we were talking about. When they had a chance to get Maravich, their heart was broken when they didn't, and they got a break because then they got Hollins instead. Now the ball out to top of the key to Landsberger, brings it over to Michael Cooper. Pretty good outside shooter. Hoops with the dribble, and the Lakers standing around a lot. Underneath the Landsberger, puts it up, and it's blocked by Dawkins. Back to Landsberger. In low to Jones. 4 on the clock. Now the ball to Wilkes. 3, 2. He's got to throw it. 1. He fires at the buzzer. It'll count if it goes. It didn't go. The rebound is off to Bobby Jones. To Bibby. Bibby reaches the attacking 47 feet of this 94 by 50 hunk of wood owned by Dr. Jerry Buss. Now Bibby comes around the 3-point line, and I'll tell you, Cooper's lucky he didn't get another foul. He's all over his back. The ball in low to Caldwell Jones. Hook shot over Landsberger. No, the rebound is to Landsberger. Landsberger boxed out beautifully to Jones, to Cooper. Cooper to the left side to Jones. Jones almost traveled. Comes in deep. The ball batted away and out of bounds off the chest of Jones by Darrell Dawkins.
What a defensive play by Big Darrell. Reaching behind Jones as he pivoted around and cut back to the basket. Dawkins knocked it off his chest and out of bounds.
30-28. The Lakers are behind, and here is Lionel Hollins. He has made their last 6 points. Out of front, the ball to Bobby Jones and brings it over to Lionel Hollins. Good outside shooter, drives the base on Magic, pivots, comes around Magic, lays it up, and he blew a layup. Nice try, rebound, good, foul. The basket is good by Bobby Jones, and the foul appeared to be on Landsberger. It could have been others.
About having a guy as smart as Bobby Jones on your team, coming off the bench, willing to sit on the bench, coming in, and the job he does on the offensive board is tremendous.
It's on Magic Johnson, the foul. Going to the line, Bobby Jones. Toyota, the official car of the Lakers, invites you to catch the feeling. See the completely redesigned 1980 Toyota Corolla. It's a beautiful car. What a feeling it is to drive Toyota. Free throw by Jones is good. That's their biggest lead of the ball game. They lead 33-28. They have outscored the Lakers 13-2, covering now 4 minutes and 20 seconds. 13-2, Philly. Now Nixon with it. Bounce over to Jamal Wilkes. Kareem will be in when it's dead. They're not the same without him, are they? All right, in low to Jones. Jones going to try to turn, fall away. Shot is blocked by Bobby Jones. A great play by Bobby Jones, helping out Caldwell. Now the ball taken by Bibby. Bibby front court. Bibby looks in low to Dawkins. Dawk to the dribble. Feeds down the middle to Hollins. Left-hand 12-footer. That's good. They have outscored the Lakers 15-2.
Boy, it's silly to say that they're hot. Everybody can tell that. Boy, a nice ball movement by the 76ers.
35-28 as they threaten to break the ball game open. We've got the ball top of the key to Jamal Wilkes. Wilkes looks inside. Throws a bad pass. It's knocked down by Nixon. Saved by Nixon in the corner. Nixon with 8 on the clock out in front of Magic. Magic down the middle. Leaping lean, 8-footer. Good. Magic Johnson.
Good drive by Magic, beating his man, coming inside and no help, which we haven't seen lately. They've been giving a lot of help inside.
35-30, and it's been Lionel Hollins that's taken the ball game apart. He's made 10 points, 8 in a row. We got the ball out in front of Bobby Jones, in low to Caldwell Jones. A little hook shot is on, and scored over Jones. Nice hook shot. And it's 37-30, the Lakers trail it. We got Nixon with the ball in the front court. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar still waiting to come back into the ball game. Now yo-yoing with the ball is Nixon. He's down the middle. He's around Hollins. He's all the way. Put it up and in left-handed to protect it away from the defender. 37-32. Kareem has gone back to the Laker bench, but I do think he's reported. We'll find out in a second. Now Lionel Hollins with it. Drive the base. Can't go on Nixon. Comes around a pick. Lionel stops corner of the key. Nixon against Dawkins inside. Mismatch. Ball pass in, and there's a foul on Landsberger. Caldwell Jones is the man that he fouled.
Well, Nixon did a good job getting back off of Dawkins, calling his man Jones down. He had to pick him up inside, or they would have been beaten badly.
We get a timeout call now as Kareem comes back in for the Lakers. And coming back in is Maurice Cheeks to replace Hollins in the lineup for the Eastern Conference champion Sixers. We'll be back in a minute. This is the Laker Forum Basketball Network.
Toyota Celica. The feeling is lean.
Oh, what a feeling.
Toyota Celica. The feeling is lean and clean.
Oh, what a feeling to own a Toyota.
The 1980 Toyota Celica GT Liftback. The feeling is lean, clean, and a little bit mean. What a feeling.
Oh, what a feeling. Value and style. Oh, what a feeling. Mile after mile. Oh, what a feeling to drive Toyota. Toyota.
Lean, clean, and a little bit mean. It's the look of the Celica's aerodynamic shape, the power of Celica's 2.2-liter overhead cam engine, the precision of a 5-speed overdrive transmission, and more. The Toyota Celica, lean and clean. Shouldn't you make it your machine?
Oh, what a feeling to drive Toyota.
Conducting individual and their own basketball camps this summer will be Laker coach Jack McKinney, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, and Jamal Wilkes. If you would like some information, and they're just for boys, these camps. If you want information, write to Basketball Camps, care of the Forum, Englewood, or call the Forum, and the basketball department will send you some information regarding. There's a lot of danger down there, a lot of explosiveness from different areas for the 76ers. We talked about the fact that we thought perhaps the overall bench strength of Philly was stronger than the Lakers, and I think it's been in evidence a little bit so far.
Well, that's right. With Bobby Jones coming in, he's done a tremendous job. He's only played 10 minutes, already has 5 rebounds, and he scored 7 points, so that's a tremendous contribution.
Michael Cooper comes in. The Lakers are going to go with a small unit now. No, that's not really the small unit. They still got Landsberger in there. That means Jamal is on the bench. Caldwell Jones will bring it in. Maurice Cheeks, as we told you, is back in the ball game, and Cheeks dribbles around the three-point line out in front. He's guarded by Norman Nixon. When Cheeks came back in, Lionel Hollins left, and he had that sizzling hand at the time of departure. Now the ball over to Bobby Jones. It looks underneath to Dawkins. He's got it in deep. He comes down the middle. He can't shoot over Kareem. Brings it out to Bibby for a 20-footer that's no good. The rebound is off to Magic. The best rebounding guard in the NBA on the regular year. Magic with the ball in the front court. Magic comes to the left side. Double, triple team. Turn, hold it up. Feeds to Landsberger underneath. He may have to eat basketball. He's going to eat basketball. You can see that coming. He put it up, and Caldwell Jones blocked it easily. At the other end, Cheeks has got it. To Bobby Jones. Slam dunk. And they're doing it with defense and offense.
They sure are. Defense at one end, boys, stealing the ball, blocking shots, Bobby Jones, who just made that shot, has 2 blocks already.
39-32, the Lakers are behind. Here's the ball out in front to Cooper. Cooper takes it over to Magic. Magic down the middle, gives underneath to Kareem. Kareem puts it up and blows it. Rebound to Landsberger, puts it up and scores it.
Good job by Landsberger. Boy, they need him inside to get those offensive rebounds.
Elliot Gould is here today. Jack Nicholson is here. They're all here. Wish you were. You can be with us on every game on the radio network. All right, the ball out in front. Top of the key to Caldwell Jones. Down. Oh, the Bobby Jones is wide open. Banks in a 13-footer. Somebody mixed up on defense.
That's a tremendous play they run. The 2 big men change sides in the lane, one setting a screen for the other, and 2 Lakers jumped out with 1 man, let Bobby Jones open that side.
41-34, the 4th time they've led it by 7. Here's Cooper giving the ball to Magic. In low to Kareem. Swing left, a right-hand 3-footer and away, won't go. Tipped up and in by Landsberger. 2 in a row on the offensive board.
That's right, the importance of that offensive rebound showing very strongly right now.
41-36, here's Bibby, front court, off the dribble, a 20-footer, no good, the rebound to Kareem. Kareem gives the ball to Nixon, coming with Cooper. Coop's got it underneath, tries to slam it. Does slam it.
What a play by Caldwell Jones.
He blocked a slam dunk, and Cooper should never have tried it because it was evident it was going to happen.
Not on Caldwell Jones, you don't do it. Michael Cooper at 6'6". Caldwell Jones at 7 feet tall. Both of them on a run to the basket. Caldwell met him right above the rim and said, "Not this time, little man."
Great play. Lob into Kareem. There's the tie. Rim high. Cooper not at all shaken up in the last block. Made a perfect pass from out of bounds to Kareem. The Lakers cut to within 3, 41-38. Now we've got Cheeks with it. These 2 great basketball clubs. Dr. J is back in the ball game against Cooper. Bounce pass with the left hand to Bibby behind a pick. No basket. There's going to be 3 fouls on the big man Dawkins. He set an illegal pick. Dawkins did not have college experience. This reporter thinks you got to have it.
I think it's imperative.
The Lakers have made the last 4 points. We'll be back in a minute as the Lakers trail 41-38. It's the Laker Forum Basketball Network.
Ribarian picnic, Ribarian sun, Ribarian birthday, Ribarian sun, Ribarian lover, Ribarian son, Ribarian good friend, Ribari's the one. Over 80 years ago, Beniamino Cribari made a wine that was perfect for every occasion. His sons and grandsons have continued to make that wine with the same loving care today. That's why all those good things in life are better with Cribari. Cribari wine. Cribarian sunshine, Cribarian sun, Cribarian moonlight, Cribarian sun, Cribarian game time, Cribarian sun, Cribarian good times, Cribarian sun. Be Cribarian Sons, San Francisco, California.
Game 1. Game 2 will be here Wednesday. It's a sellout. Games 3 and 4 next Saturday and Sunday in Philadelphia, both daytime games, and we'll have them for you along our radio network. Game 5, if necessary, and I got a hunch it will be here a week from Wednesday. Tickets have not gone on sale yet. The longest this series could go would be 2 weeks from today, the 18th. That's the longest it could go.
Chick, as far as buying tickets for that 5th game, as soon as it becomes a necessity, as soon as that game will be played, tickets will go on sale.
So we wouldn't know about that until we're in Philadelphia.
Unless they split these first 2 games here.
Yeah. That's true.
You were just kind of assuming that
no,
the Lakers
I'm not.
are going to...
I am not. I'm very... I don't know. This is a very good Philadelphia team. Much better than the last time we saw them. So are the Lakers better than the last time they saw the Lakers. They split on the year. All right, here's Magic with the ball. Magic in low to Kareem, double team, turn, face the basket, 12-foot jumper, good. He didn't even look to use glass on the angle. He put it straight through, and the Lakers have outscored him 6-0 now to come within 1 point of a tie. The Lakers have done this in exactly 1 minute, 6-0. They had a string of 15-2 run off against them. Mix is in the ball game now. Steve Mix for Philadelphia. The ball comes over the right side to Dr. J. Now out of front to Bibby. He's a great shot from right there. His 18-footer away, no rebound to Kareem. Kareem almost traveled with the ball. Gives the ball to Magic. The Lakers could get the lead back. Magic with it, brings it over to Nixon. Nixon to the dribble. Nixon dribbling against Bibby. Turn, fake, can't shoot. Brings the ball out to Magic Johnson, and Kareem assumes the post position. 12 in the 24-second clock. The ball to Norman Nixon. He takes it into Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Back door to Cooper. Reverse layup by Coop. No good. Great try. Beautiful try. Rebound to Cheeks. Cheeks blows out of the backcourt 3-on-4. Cheeks come to the right side, looks underneath to Dr. J, instead gives out to Mix. His pass knocked down by Kareem, taken by Magic. Front court to Wilkes. under to Kareem, slam dunk. Nope, just laid it up and in. Beautiful pass.
Yeah, it was a great pass by Jamal. I think it was the only way he could have gotten it there. Had to lob it up to Kareem over the defensive player.
In exactly 2 minutes, the Lakers have outscored them 8-0 and lead 42-41. The Lakers back in front after trailing 4 times by 7. Now we got Cheeks with it. Great defensive play by Kareem started that. Now here's the ball over to Bibby. Out in front to Cheeks. 22 feet out. He sets and fires. It won't go. Rebound tip. Free ball. Knocked out of bounds by the Doctors.
Most of Philadelphia's scoring has been from the outside, Chick. When you live and die by that, I think you're going to have a tough time over a 7-game series.
They got Bobby Jones out of there. I think they're going to have to play him a lot to win. All right, here's the ball to Nixon. Nixon out of the back court. The Lakers have made 8 points in a row. 5 minutes to play in the first half. We've got Nixon looking over to Jamal and throwing a bad pass that Jamal saves just inside the eastern stripe. Jamal holds it up at the three-point line. Out in front to Nixon. Pretty good shooter from right there. I don't think he'll test Hollins, though. Nixon goes to dribble, goes deep. Ball hits the foot of a player, Cheeks. Cheeks rolls on the floor, gets the ball, throws it to Hollins. A great play. Hollins stops, left-hand 12-foot jumper, in and out. No. Rebound to Kareem. Kareem in midcourt to Coop. Coop to the right side to Magic. Magic stops, holds it up. He is against Big Caldwell Jones, 7 feet. Cross-court pass to Cooper. His 20-foot right-hander. No good. Rebound bounces long to Dr. Julius Irving. Irving, 9 years a pro, 4 years in this league. 5 years in the ABA, he averaged 28. The best he ever averaged there was 32. 3 years in the NBA, he's averaged 21. His best was 23. This year, Irving averaged 27 almost. Now here's a jump shot outside by Mix, and he gets it home for his first basket, and the Sixers take back the lead. 43-42. 4 minutes left to play in the first half. Now we got the ball in the post to Kareem. Kareem brings it out in front to Nixon. Nixon to the dribble. Nixon doesn't seem sure of himself today. Nixon stops, fakes, in the air, and on the pass off, he's fouled. Norman is hesitating today. He is not the same fluid Nixon that we have seen all year and will see again sometime later today. Could it be the defense?
I'm sure that it could be. It could be the first game of the World Championship Series. It's a combination of all of those things.
Ball into Magic Johnson. He acts like it's a playground game. Over to the right side to Wilkes. 20-foot right-hand jumper. No good. It comes off short of the rim. Now the ball taken by Cheeks. Cheeks in the front court. Cheeks down the middle. Cheeks brings the ball over to Dr. J. Beautiful pass. He takes it back to Cheeks, who lays it up and in. That's great. That's a beautiful play. 45.
A great exhibition of passing the basketball.
42. 45-42. 3.5 to play in the half. So the Lakers now give up 4 in a row. We got Nixon with the ball in the front court against Lionel Hollins off that championship club at Portland with Billy Walton. Under to Kareem. He's got it. Put it up and in. He's fouled. A beautiful pass by Magic. 11 feet in the air. The rim is 10 feet. Kareem dropped it in, and Caldwell Jones fouled him.
You know, you talk about the communication between players out there. A little bit of a head fake by Magic. Kareem went backdoor and a nice pass and a dunk.
Going to the line, Abdul-Jabbar. Jabarian picnics, Jabarian parties, Jabarian weekends, and Jabarian good times. 80 years of winemaking skill go into every glass of Jabari wine. That's why all the good things in life are better with Jabari. 45-45. The Lakers catch him on a 3-point play by Kareem. Basket and free throws. Now we got the ball belonging in the front court to Dr. J. In the ball game for the Lakers is Spencer Haywood. This is an acid test for him. The ball goes in low to Mix. Out in front to Cheeks. Swing it over to the left side to Holland. His shot is blocked by Cooper. Taken by Coop. Coming with Nixon. Cooper's the right side. Left side is Nixon. He's got the pass. He scores. What a defensive gem by Cooper.
Fantastic play by Mike Cooper.
5 points in a row for the Lakers. They lead 47-45, and as good a basketball game as you can imagine. Now the ball out in front to Holland. Truly, two teams emblematic of the possibility of the World Championship crown resting on their head. Out in front the ball to Cheeks, and Cheeks brings it over to the Doctor. Doctor wants to make a house call. Cooper knocks it loose, and luckily it flies to Cheeks. Over to the left side to Hollins. His 20-footer no good. The rebound is off, taken by Cooper. He's going crazy. To midcourt to Wilkes. Wilkes dribble drive. He loses the ball on a brilliant steal by Hollins on a double team. Fine play. 4-on-3 the other way. Left side to Cheeks. Cheeks underneath. Reverse layup is good. Nice play.
Oh, what a super play. The steal by Hollins coming down and Cheeks going in on Spencer Haywood. Had he shot it on that same side of the rim, would have been blocked. Hesitated, came underneath, and made a nice shot.
That's 12 for Cheeks. Kareem, by the way, has 17 in the game. We're tied at 47. Wilkes tries to dribble drive on Mix and can't. Brings it out in front to Norman Nixon. Nixon out of Duquesne, only a third-year man. Into Kareem. Single coverage on Kareem. He's backing in. He turns, face the basket. 8-foot jumper. Nice shot. He's got 19. And he has now made 9 for 12 from the floor. 49-47. He is unstoppable. No one can stop him. I'll tell you, he's beginning to have people talking about him as the greatest center that ever lived. He is something. Now the ball top of the key to Maurice Cheeks. You make your choice. That's fine. And maybe there are others. Here's a pass underneath to Mixon makes his foul before he could get the shot away, but I think he was starting his act of shooting. Timeout is called. We'll be back. Well, let's keep it here. The Lakers are leading 49-47. 1:34 to play in the half. And as great games do, Keith, hasn't this gone fast?
It really has. You know what it's like? It's like
End of the first quarter.
It's like watching Jamal play. You don't realize that he has all those points. It's hard to believe this first half is almost over.
You got to read Jim Murray this morning. Anybody that hadn't read Jim Murray's column today, if you're a Jamal Wilkes fan, and how could you help it be? I'll tell you, he really captured the guy. Who was it that wrote? Oh, Doug Krikorian in the Examiner. He did a column on Cooper. Did you read that one?
No, I didn't.
Today. He said Cooper's so skinny he could walk through a harp. I love it. So skinny he could walk through a harp. 49-47. The Lakers in 2 minutes. Who's outscored who, Bobby? Lakers have outscored the Sixers 7-2 in the last 2 minutes. This thing's going back and forth so fast you can't tell who has done what in the last 2 minutes because it just goes back and forth. The biggest run for the Lakers was 8 in a
This team right now that's doing so well, and I think he gave the advantage to this team.
He did.
At all of the positions except for one.
Center.
The center position. So you talk about one man's opinion. Wilt still feels that he's the best center to ever play.
Well, he's got a lot of numbers in that book right here
I'll tell you, that'll back him up.
Anybody that averaged 50 points for a full season per game, you got to have something. Even though he'll deny it, but I still think that it was made with a 12-foot lane, not the 16-foot lane which we have now. That makes a big difference for a center.
Yeah, he won't deny that the lane was there. The fact that helped him out.
That's right. Okay, whatever. Kareem, Bill Russell, Bill Walton, and who am I trying to think of? I'm missing a center. Will Chamberlain. They're all so fabulous. Going to the free throw line, Steve Mix. Hey, we're brought to you in part by your neighborhood warehouse record and tape store, where you can always find a complete selection of TDK audio and video blank tape. TDK, blank tape, the machine for your machine. Mix makes two. The Lakers are tied at 49. And you could say the same thing about the 76ers, couldn't you? All right, here we go with Magic Johnson coming across the orange 10-second line. Magic pivots against Henry Bibby. Magic about 7 inches taller. Into the post of Kareem with 19 points. He's double-teamed. Mix is a double-team man. Kareem looks underneath, throws it away. Bad pass. He threw it to Hollins. Hollins comes down the middle. He's got a man to the right, Dr. J. Gives it to him, slam dunk. Nice play.
Boy, that's the right man to give the ball to. He knows what to do with it. 2 hands dunked that one on the run.
He gave it to him at the right time, didn't he? 51-49. Hollins has got 6 assists in the ball game. Hollins also has got 10 points in the ball game. Here is a foul inside, and the ball will go out of bounds.
Julius Erving picked up the foul as Jamal cut down the lane. Kareem gave him a good pass. Irving came over, bumped into Jamal, knocked the pass away.
Cheeks, one guard, 12 points. Hollins, another guard, 10. All right, 51-49. The Sixers lead it. The ball into Kareem. Swing left. Sky hook at the baseline. A 15-footer. No good. Pretty long shot. The rebound to Mix. Mix, a journeyman player, but a good one. Give the ball to Bibby. The Lakers are down by 2. Bibby goes around Magic, and Magic catches up with him. And Bibby goes back outside. Bounce down the middle of Dr. J. Go to the left side of the base. 17-foot jumper. No good. Rebound is off taken by Magic. Magic gives the ball to Nixon. Nixon in deep. Throws it under to Haywood. He puts it up. And there's going to be a block called on the pass. As the pass was made, it's the second foul in the last 2 minutes, so it'll be free throw time for Nixon.
And after that foul was called, what an incredible play, again by Caldwell Jones on Spencer Haywood taking that ball to the basket.
The Sixers already, as a team, have blocked 6 shots. The Lakers won, and that wasn't really a great block. Kareem just got a piece of it.
Michael Cooper got that other one.
Thank you. That was the real block. Okay, the free thrower is going to be Norman. Lakers are shooting only the 3rd free throw of the game. Now they've made 2. Philadelphia has shot 7 free throws. And again, I commend these referees. What a job they're doing, and this is a toughie. But the guys are playing so well, it makes it a lot easier. And when you're playing with this kind of vibration out there around you, intensity, it grips you too when you're refereeing. Believe me. 51-51. Nixon makes 2. Now 30 seconds left to play in the half. Hollins has got it at the free throw line, out to Caldwell Jones in the mix. Falling down is Dr. J back under the basket, brushes his seat of his pants up, gives the ball down the middle to Caldwell Jones. He's in deep. He throws it around Kareem and scores a hook shot. Nice move. He's got 6.
I'll say it's a fine move. You don't expect Caldwell to score a lot of points, but he just put a sensational move on Kareem.
He averaged 7 points a game during the year. He just got his 6th, and it's 53-51. The Lakers will get the last shot. They should at least. It's 8 seconds left in the half. 7 seconds. 24-second clock's off. Nixon's pass deflected out of bounds by Mix. It was a bullet going to Magic, who was alone under the basket. 4 seconds left.
All by himself. Nobody had picked him up.
Magic will bring it into Nixon. Nixon's got it. He's away from his man. Bank at 12 is good. The Lakers catch him at 53 as the half ends. You know, we were talking about Nixon, who made that last basket, not appearing to have his usual rhythm today. And I still think that was fact, but I still think, as we said at the time, that he'll find it before the game's over. He's got 14 points in the ballgame. So if he gets his rhythm, look out, huh?
I'll tell you, look out.
He and Kareem have 33 of the 53. And we are tied at 53-53 at the half. With Keith Erickson, this is Chick Hearn, for Bobby Wall and Peter Friedenberger, and Jimmy Pels, the great staff man. We'll be back with halftime activities in a moment. This is the Laker Forum Basketball Network.
Hey, here's a suggestion. The next time the family or friends get together to listen to sports from the Forum, or for any occasion, treat them to something special, like an especially delicious Cudahy Bar S ham. Is there anything as appreciated as a ham dinner, or maybe a during-the-game ham sandwich, especially if the ham is Cudahy Bar S? Now, canned or boneless, Bar S ham is guaranteed. Moist, tender, delicious.
Cudahy Bar S ham is available at all Lucky's, Ralph's, and Vaughn's markets.
Mark C. Bloom knows you're out there, and you're out there driving on tires that aren't getting any younger. Maybe they're even bald. Now, we know you've thought about getting a new set of tires, but you put it off. Maybe you've been waiting for a great deal on the price. Well, you don't have to wait any longer, because there's never been a better time to buy new tires. Right now, you'll find some of the best tire prices in history at Mark C. Bloom. Right now, you'll save on some of B.F. Goodrich's most popular tires, like the custom long miler A7813 Whitewall, now priced at an incredible $25.88 plus FET. And Goodrich's famous steel-belted XL3 radial BR7813, just $39.88 plus FET. You'll find these low prices at Bloom because Bloom is B.F. Goodrich Tire headquarters. So if you're driving on worn tires, head to Mark C. Bloom and save on Goodrich tires now. And remember, if you switch to Goodrich radials, you'll save on gas, too. Mark C. Bloom. You can't choose the right tire if you don't have a choice.
This bud's for you, for being on the job and working hard all day.
That's for you.
This bud's for you, for all you do. The king of beers is coming through.
That's for you.
For all you do. This bud's for you.
Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis.
Game number 2 of this best-of-7 series will be here on Wednesday night. They're playing for a lot of pride, a lot of money, too. But I really think that the players of 1980, first of all, in their regular salaries, they make so doggone much money. I think that the money is really secondary, and I suppose a lot of people are going to write to me and say, you're crazy. Maybe I am, but knowing the guys, and I think Jimmy Chones said it the other night in the air on the postgame show, didn't he? He volunteered it. He said, I don't care about the money. I want a ring.
That's exactly right, the way they feel. Guys that like Jones that have played for so many years and have never been to the finals. That's what they want to do, get into the finals and win that world championship.
The Lakers got $50,000 for winning the division. The $40,000 that they acquired after beating Phoenix left them at 90 total. Then they got another 50 for beating Seattle. That's 140. And if the Lakers could come up with a win in this series, they would take home $345,000. $345,000. Philly couldn't get that much. Philly would. They finished second. I believe second money was $30,000, wasn't it, Keith?
I really don't recall.
Then 20. They got 30 and 22.5 for beating Washington, and then they would have gotten $40,000 for beating Houston, or whoever they beat. They beat Atlanta, and then they got $50,000 for beating Boston. So they're sitting on 2, 5, 10, 14, 145. If they could win it, they'd wind up with 347. Again, there's that thing we were talking about the other night. It's not fair. A team that can finish second in its division can make more money by winning the World Championship than the Lakers who finished first in their division.
Because of the miniseries.
Because of the miniseries 22-5.
If they lose in the final round, it'll 140,000. Is that what you have?
To the losing team,
yeah.
Yes. 205 to win. But in any case, it's going to be a pretty good payday. The least the Lakers can wind, the least that the Lakers can have after this series, if they lose it, would be $280,000.
280,000 divided by 11 players. What about 13 shares? 14?
Yeah, well, there will be a little bit more than that. Hey, there's Rick Berry limping badly down there. What did he do to his leg? He had knee surgery?
I think he did have surgery on his knee.
Did he? He's trying to pull out another year, I understand, down at Houston next year.
I guess at his salary, you'd try and pull one out too, wouldn't you?
Yeah. We mentioned the other day on the air here, and I think it's just good journalism to do it, that we had a strong rumor that Paul Westphal of Phoenix doesn't want to play in Phoenix anymore. And we said at the time that we understood that Boston was going to trade their first two picks, that would be number 1 and number 11, to Phoenix for Paul Westphal. Red Auerbach vehemently denies that. Westphal has been quoted, and I say again, has been quoted. I'm not saying he said it, but I've told a guy that is pretty honest and reliable that he talked to Paul yesterday on the phone, and Paul said that he is not going to play in Phoenix anymore, that he doesn't think the 32 minutes a game is enough for him. He thinks it's keeping him away from total superstardom, and he's telling Phoenix, hey, look, I only got one more year to go. After next year, there's no compensation for the free agency, so you won't get anything for me. You better move me now. Now, these are the stories we're hearing. And there's a likelihood, he says, that possibly New York. Now, you're a very close friend of Paul Westphal. Is, in fact, his home for sale in Phoenix?
His home is for sale. Been for sale for 2 weeks.
That could be coincidental.
Nobody's looked at it yet.
You can always take it off the market.
That's right.
And at these interest rates, nobody's going to buy it, because I'm sure it's probably got more than one, I was going to say something, I'll say kitchen.
Let me give you a description of it. We used to call it the country club.
You're kidding.
If that tells you anything about it.
I don't suppose he has a tennis court.
He does.
I don't suppose he has a swimming pool.
He does.
I don't suppose he has any lawn.
Big, big lawn. We played a softball game out there. That's how big lawn he is.
And the left field wall was 360.
Bigger than Angel Stadium.
All right, at halftime, it's 53-53. You know, I've often thought this certainly beats working, what we're doing, doesn't it?
Really enjoyable.
We'll be back with some official halftime stats in a moment. It's the Laker Forum Basketball Network.
And now, for Great Western Savings, Mr. Glenn Ford.
You know, during California's early days, prospecting wasn't just the work of the old drifter. It was how young men made a living, too. Family men. They'd go off for months, sometimes years, hoping to come back rich. But the prospecting rarely paid off. Today, it's a lot easier to find the gold. You don't have to look any further than a Treasury Bill Plus account at Great Western Savings. Then in just 6 months, you've struck pay dirt. Great Western Savings. That's where you stake a claim these days.
The Warehouse, an adventure in home entertainment, is still Blank Tape headquarters in Southern California. Our entire selection of TDK blank tape is available at our cost plus 10%. A TDK D cassette is not only a cassette, it's a perfect interplay of parts. An amazing music machine whose parts work together to deliver superb musical performance and years of trouble-free operation. Only a TDK cassette could give you so much performance, quality, and reliability. Now you can save even more when you buy TDK D in multi-packs. You can get 2 TDK D 60-minute cassettes for just $1.99, or 2 TDK D 90-minute cassettes for $2.74. Where? At the Warehouse. TDK's D cassette, an amazing music machine at an amazingly low price. Available at the Warehouse at our cost plus 10%. The Warehouse, the largest, most convenient, and friendliest chain of record and tape stores in the West.
Remember, you can always find a complete line of TDK audio and video blank tape at your local Warehouse record and tape stores.
I would think that with the score being tied at 53 all, we probably would have some very close stats, too.
Very, very close. For instance, rebounding is exactly even. Both teams 5 offensive boards, 14 on the defensive rebounds for a total of 19. Very interesting stat. Only 11 free throws have been shot in the first half. 7 of those by Philadelphia. Only 4 by the Lakers, and that's a pretty big point. The Lakers ordinarily shoot an awful lot of free throws here in Los Angeles.
I think that's probably a compliment to the players and the coaching, because the referees are calling anything that's happening out there, but the players have to be playing it awfully smart.
That's exactly right. Boy, they're just playing great basketball. 53 all, and we were talking here at halftime, what a great game. You couldn't ask for anything more.
No.
The two teams. Shooting 55% for Philadelphia, 57% for the Lakers. Turnovers. Philadelphia has 8, and Lakers have scored 8 points off of those 8 turnovers. The Lakers have 10 turnovers. Philadelphia has scored 13 points off of those 10. Assists are 17-16. Lionel Hollins has 6 to lead everybody. Norm Nixon has 5, high for the Lakers. Kareem is the high rebounder in the game. He's got 9 rebounds in the first half, 9 for 13 from the floor, 1 for 1 from the free throw line, 8 defensive rebounds, total of 9, 19 points, the high scorer in the ball game. The high rebounder for Philadelphia is Bobby Jones, coming off the bench with 5.
Oh, he's a good player. He is really a good player. Here's a kid that's not totally healthy either. He has to take medication every day for some kind of a little heart problem. What were the total team rebounds? That is the
team rebounds?
No, I don't mean that. I mean, how many rebounds did Los Angeles have?
Each team had 19.
19.
Right.
All right, we'll give you the individual scoring in a second. And then we'll go to the second half of today's first game for the World Championship, being contested at the Fabulous Forum in California. I'm Chick Hearn with Keith Erickson. This is the Laker Forum Basketball Network. Hey, for the vacation sensation of your life, it's the Dunes Hotel and Country Club in Las Vegas. For only $88.88 per person, you get 3 days and 2 nights in a luxurious room at one of Las Vegas's prestige hotels. A dinner at their world-famous Casino de Paris show. Special green fees on the Emerald Green Championship Golf Course. And more. The lounge show at the top of the dunes overlooking the fabulous strip. Use of 2 swimming pools with complimentary lounges. For reservations, call 1-800-634-6971 for the time of your life. Lindbergh Nutrition Service. They've been in the business of helping people for over 30 years, and they've achieved their success with very little advertising. How? Well, it's done by word-of-mouth advertising from satisfied customers, and most of these satisfied customers use the famous Lindbergh Varsity Pack. This Varsity Pack is also the official team vitamin mineral supplement of the Lakers and the Kings. Just take 1 vitamin mineral packet a day and satisfy many of your body's minimum daily requirements for vitamins and minerals. Stop by and pick up a free color team picture of the Lakers and Kings at your nearest Lindbergh Nutrition Center. Hey, friends, if you want to serve your family the most nutritious, wholesome milk available, then give them Altadena Raw Certified Milk. Raw Certified Milk is a process which relies on super sanitation to make sure the milk does not contain any harmful bacteria. It's produced under the strictest standards in the entire dairy industry. Pasteurization, you see, is a process which relies on heat to destroy harmful bacteria. And if milk is produced clean and pure and from healthy cows like it is at Altadena Certified Dairy, then it's not necessary to pasteurize it. Pasteurization destroys some of the nutrients found in milk. Other nutrients are altered and thus no longer 100% metabolically available. Raw Certified Milk, on the other hand, is a natural product, one in which the nutrients have not been changed or altered. Raw Certified Milk has that wholesome, delicious taste of quality. It has nothing added, nothing taken away. It's just one of the many fine products made by Altadena Certified Dairy, the dairy that cares about your health. Altadena Certified Dairy products available through home delivery, Altadena drive-in dairies, health food stores, and selected markets throughout Southern California. Kareem, with 19 points in the first half, led the Lakers. His career high for a playoff game is 46. For playoff games, he is the leading all-time scorer, average-wise. He's about 30.5 points a game, all-time playoffs. He hadn't played as many games as a lot of the other fellows, but 30-point-a-game average is good. I believe West is right there behind him at 29.5, something like that. Wilkes had 8, Jones 2, Nixon 14, Magic 4, Coop did not score, Landsberger had 6. For Philadelphia, Dr. J had 8, 2 in the second quarter. Caldwell Jones 6, Dawkins 2, Cheeks 12, Hollins 10. Off the bench, Bobby Jones 11, and Mix 4. So their bench outscored the Lakers 15-6.
Very big factor. Bobby Jones did a tremendous job, coming in 4 out of 5 from the floor, 3 out of 3 from the free throw line. Led their team in rebounding with 5. Had an assist, 11 points.
It's hard to imagine anyone playing any better than Kareem's playing, isn't it?
It really is. He's doing absolutely everything that the coaching staff, his teammates can expect from him.
And Billy Cunningham is really surrounded defensively. Kareem with 2 or 3 guys all the time.
Through the entire Seattle series, he was triple teamed just about the whole time, and he continued to score points.
Only 2 assists for the Doctor. Only 2 rebounds for the Doctor. He did not have a big game last Sunday when they clinched it against Boston.
And that points up how deep that team is.
Yeah.
They don't need Julius Erving to have a big game if the rest of the players playing together can really come through. Caldwell Jones won the first game single-handedly against Boston.
They got a lot of them. Well, I tell you, they had 7 block shots. That's intimidation, too. Kareem had 1 and Cooper had 1. Lakers made 1 more field goal, but as was pointed out to you by Keith, the Lakers had only 4 free throw attempts, while Philly had 7. We'll be on the air at 8:15 along these networks on Wednesday night, game number 2, and then it's fly to Philly on Thursday, practice on Friday. Try to get used to the 3-hour time differential, and it is a problem because you're playing in the daytime. 2 of the great players in the history of the game are down on the floor, Bill Russell and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem getting yet another award, another wristwatch, and I'm sure that's just what he needs. Every basketball player, and I guess every athlete of any repute, must have at least 20 wristwatches unless they gave them away. How many do you have in your drawer at home?
I had 5 when I was at UCLA.
Sure you do. That's what you get for winning the NCAA, isn't it?
That's right.
I was in a place yesterday, it'll go unnamed, but there was a huge picture, it must have been 24 by 24, of UCLA on defense, the famed wooden zone press. And out in front was a guy I didn't even recognize, but I studied quite a while, Gale. He looked a little different. And, of course, as he was known then, Walt Hazzard was there. You were there, and you looked a little different, but had great defensive structure. There was a guy named Doug, wasn't it, on that team?
Doug McIntosh.
Yeah, Doug McIntosh, and somebody else I'm missing. 53-53, here we go, second half. We got Nixon coming with the ball in the front court. The Lakers playing in front of their own bench second half. The ball into Kareem. Kareem backing in on Caldwell. Turns, shoots, no basket, traveling. He made a bank shot, but it didn't count because he traveled. Got a little bit tangled up as he made his move. Good defense by Caldwell Jones.
Interesting that Caldwell Jones was guarding Kareem that time instead of Darryl Dawkins.
The Lakers enjoying their 5th consecutive sellout, 17-5-05. Same thing Wednesday. The ball to Dawkins with 3 fouls. Out to Cheeks. Cheeks back to Dawkins. Sometimes you'll shoot outside. Over to Dr. J. J takes it in low to Dawkins. He turns, puts it up around Kareem. No good. The rebound is off to Jimmy Jones. Jones gives the ball to Norman Nixon. Nixon moving with more fluidity starts down the floor. Comes to the right side. Looks to Kareem down the middle. Gives instead to Wilkes underneath. He puts up a 3-footer that won't go because he had to get it over Caldwell Jones. The ball is off to Jones. He gives to Cheeks, who accidentally hits it with his kneecap. That looked just like a dribble, so he picks it up with a hand and then gives the ball to Hollins. Hollins' pass, kicked intentionally by Magic. It must be a positive act, the kicking. 53-53. The ball, it brought in Hollins to Cheeks, just starting the 3rd quarter. Now Cheeks to the dribble, gets the screen by Dawkins. Cheeks behind it, shoots a 20-foot right-hander. It won't go down. The rebound is off to Jones, his 2nd consecutive rebound at the defensive end. And he gives to Nixon. The Lakers could get the lead. Nixon front court, come to the right side. Nixon against Cheeks, almost lost the ball. Comes around Kareem, lays it back out in front to Wilkes because of intimidation by Dawkins. The ball is free, rolls the sideline, and Wilkes goes to get it. And Wilkes now with 8 on the clock. Wilkes with 7, holding it up. Into Kareem with 5. Kareem with 4. 17-foot right-hand jumper is good from the left side of the baseline. Way out of his range, but he had to beat the clock.
That's that jump shot you were talking about that Paul West had talked him into taking earlier in the year.
Down to spring training, 55-53. Los Angeles in front. We're in the second half now with the ball to Hollins. He had a splendid first half. Comes around a pick by Dawkins. In deep, left-hand hook, 6-footer in and out. Stays out. Rebound is off the Cheeks. Puts it up. Kareem rejects it. Puts it to Dawkins. He puts it in. No basket. Charging. He's got 4. Great play by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I'll say it was a great play and a questionable play by Maurice Cheeks. Had that ball about 5 feet from the basket, took a dribble, took it right into Kareem, the best shot blocker in the game.
That's all for Dawkins at this juncture, and they'll bring in Bobby Jones, and I think that's a break for Philadelphia.
I'm sure that Philadelphia doesn't think so right now.
I don't mean the 4 fouls. I'm talking about I think that Jones bothers the Lakers more than Dawkins does.
I know it. I agree with you.
55-53 the Lakers. Here's the ball to Kareem. Back door to Wilkes. He drops it out of bounds off the hand of Dr. J. Lakers get it. Good play by Jay. He made a jump switch defensively. Wilkes has got it out with the Lakers up by a basket. Wilkes still got it out. Brings the ball into Magic over in the corner to baseline. Hooks it into Kareem. Give and go back to Magic. Underneath. Slam dunk. Oh, you can see that baby unfolding.
All right, Magic going back door. Beautiful pass by Kareem. He took it up and slammed it with the right hand.
57-53. Kareem now with 4 assists. The Lakers by 4. Ball on in front to Dr. J. Cross-court pass over to Cheeks. Underneath to Caldwell Jones. Did he travel? No. Yes, he did. Earl called it a little later than I did.
Look at Billy Cunningham. He's really been
Here's
up
a
off
technical
that.
coming to Cunningham if he's not careful. Timeout is called. 57-53, Los Angeles leads it. Just under 10 minutes to play in the third. We'll be back. This is the Laker Forum Basketball Network.
Weekends were made for Michelob. Weekends were made for special friends. It's the time to have that smooth and mellow beer. It's Michelob.
Sometimes the best weekends just happen, especially if you just happen to have Michelob on hand.
Weekends were made for Michelob.
Yeah. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, are you planning to fly somewhere in the next few months? Well, here's a do-it-yourself project. Find out which airline offers you the lowest fare. Now, you could call every airline in the phone book, but there's a better way. Call Cardillo Travel Agencies. Their computer is in touch with every major airline every minute of the day. It keeps track of special fares, daily price changes, available seating, and a fine print. Everything Cardillo needs to find the lowest fare for you. Cardillo's travel agency is the largest independent travel agency in the West. 19 offices in Southern California. On your next trip, call Cardillo. The Laker lassies down there performing on the floor, and they are really a cute bunch of girls. Roy Engelbrecht put them together back at the beginning of the year, and they have really enthralled the crowds all year long. The Lakers huddling around Paul Westhead and Pat Riley, and of course, conversely, it's Billy Cunningham along with Chuck Daly admonishing the 76ers. This series is close, huh? It's going to be just as close every single game.
Doug Collins is over on the Philadelphia bench also, Chick, sitting next to Billy Cunningham.
Bibby is 5 for 9 3-point plays. Other than that, they don't have anybody. They can keep the ball in the building.
Darryl Dawkins likes to think he can.
All right, the ball is brought in, and Chocolate Thunder is on the bench. Now we got the ball given off to Magic Johnson, and Magic dribbles the attacking 47. In front of the Laker bench, he looks for Jones, gives instead top of the key to Norman Nixon for where he might shoot. Nixon guarded by Cheeks, who sags off him a little bit. Now Nixon brings it over here to the weak side to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Backdoor play to Magic. He's got the ball away from Hollins. He's in the air for a 10-footer, no good. The rebound is off, hit by Caldwell Jones to the sideline and retrieved over there by Cheeks. Maurice into the front court. Pass down the middle to a surprised Caldwell Jones. He knocks it down, picks up, gives to Hollins. Hollins goes to dribble at the three-point line. Now out in front to Cheeks and take it over the right side to Dr. J. Dr. J hasn't really unleashed his fury yet. He comes to the corner. He tried to shoot. Blocked by Wilkes. Back to J. Throws it out of bounds. He made his arch. He threw it right through the legs of Caldwell Jones. Bad play by Dr. J. Superb defensive play by Jamal.
Absolutely. Jamal with those quick hands. As Doctor went up, knocked it right out of his hand.
57-53. That's the way Tom Bergen used to play defense out there at Arco. The ball over the left side, cleared off, given off to Jamal Wilkes. And Wilkes holds it up. Now the ball into Kareem, swing left, skyhook of 10, good, straight away. That's 23.
Caldwell Jones, a fine defensive center. Hopeless when Kareem goes up for that shot.
The Lakers have outscored them 8-0 now in this stretch. Here's the ball in the front court, goes over to Cheeks. His 20-footer, no good, the rebound to Magic. Magic coming with Nixon to his right. To his left is Wilkes. He gives to Wilkes. Wilkes all the way, lay it up and in.
Great fast break by the Lakers, and Billy Cunningham doesn't like what he sees going on. The 76ers have yet to score a point.
Timeout. The Lakers have their biggest lead, 61-53. Going back to the second quarter, with 20 seconds remaining, the Sixers did not score. So they have gone approximately 4 minutes now without a point. We'll be back in a minute. This is the Laker Forum Basketball Network.
Hughes Air West offers you great service to Denver and Las Vegas.
Yes.
Fly to Denver.
Yes.
From Orange County.
Yes.
Burbank.
Yes.
Daly.
Yes.
Or fly to Las Vegas.
Yes.
From all 3 local airports.
Yes.
On Hughes Air West.
Yes. Hughes Air West, top banana in the West.
Yes, Hughes Air West offers you the convenience of neighborhood airports. From Orange County, 5 non-stops a day to Las Vegas, and 4 flights to Denver. From Burbank, 4 non-stops to Las Vegas, and now 2 non-stops to Denver. And from Ontario, 3 non-stops every day to Las Vegas. So whether you're flying for business or for pleasure, come on along on Hughes Air West, the airline that says your favorite word.
Yes. 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 Hughes Air West. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
You can now choose from 2 convenient flights every day to Calgary and 2 flights every day to Edmonton from Los Angeles International. Call your travel agent or Hughes Air West for reservations.
I think there's mutiny in the ranks. Sexy Rexy Tucker, our peanut vendor, 80 years old, is out there dancing, and some other guy comes out of the crowd and joins him. And Sexy said, "Hey, I usually work alone."
You see the mask the other guy has on?
Yeah. Oh, is that a mask?
You know who it is?
No. No, do you? It looks like, from the side, I thought it was Landsberger.
That's a Richard Nixon mask.
Oh, is it? I couldn't see that. Well, anyway, they came to the ballpark to have fun. 61-53. The Sixers yet to score in this quarter.
L.A. 4 out of 6 so far in the third. Philly 0 for 5.
Usually coming out of a timeout, the NBA clubs will score a basket. Let's see what happens. Cheeks has got it to Bobby Jones for a 20-foot jumper that won't go down. The rebound is hit in the air and grabbed by Magic Johnson. Magic coming out of the backcourt. It's 4 against 5. Underneath the Wilkes fumble, gets it back, backhand layup. No, but a great try. Rebound off the Magic, score. Oh, what a play by Magic Johnson after Wilkes kept it alive.
And then you talk about the quickness that Magic has inside. Once again, beautiful offensive rebound up and in.
63-53. The Lakers have outscored them now 12-0 in this run. The ball over the left side to Dr. J. His bank of 19 in and out. No rebound is off to Kareem. Kareem gives the ball to Norman. The Lakers are running them. Norman into the front court. Norman around his 1 man. And round 2 in deep. Bank of 10, no good. Blocking foul is called on Bobby Jones.
That's a fine job by Norman going in on one of the best defensive forwards in the game, Bobby Jones.
Going to the free throw line to give the Lakers, he hopes, their 13th and 14th consecutive points without an answer. Norman Nixon. Toyota invites you to catch the feeling at your local Toyota dealer. See the 1980 Toyota Corolla. It's totally new from the ground up, and what a feeling it is to drive. Toyota. Nixon is looking like Nixon now. Started late in the second quarter. Got that rhythm. Free throw is good. The Lakers now have made 13 straight. At one time in the second quarter, they were outscored 15-2. Now the Lakers have made 14 straight as Nixon checks in with number 16 on the second one. 65-53. 7:45 left to play here in the third. The Lakers are out in front. The ball in low to Hollins' turn. 10-foot jumper, no good, but he was fouled by Norman Nixon.
That's a nice play. Julius Erving with a pass on the outside. Hollins cutting over and one-on-one against Norm Nixon, just setting himself up for that jumper.
Michael Cooper is in the ball game for the Lakers. Magic getting a rest, and going to the free throw line is Lionel Hollins. Hey, we're brought to you in part by Cudahy Foods, the makers of Bar S regular Franks, Big E's and extra lean Franks, Bar S bacon plus canned and boneless ham. So after going 4 minutes and 41 seconds without a point, 2 free throws by Hollins. They still haven't had a field goal in 5 minutes approximately. And the Laker lead is 10. That's not enough against this great club. 65-55. The game ends, though. 1's enough. The ball over to Cooper. Cooper looks into Jones coming through the key, gives it to Jones. Jones to the dribble. Underneath, lays it up. Blocked beautifully underneath by Irving. Comes off and put up and in by Jamal. Great defensive play by Irving, and then Jamal put it in. That's a heartbreaking thing to have happen to you. 67-55. Los Angeles leads it. We have got 7:08 left to play here in the third. Now Philadelphia with Bobby Jones bringing it out to Caldwell Jones. Over to the right side to Cheeks. His 20-foot jumper up and over. They can't get a basket. They've gone 5 minutes and 19 seconds without a field goal.
And they've attempted 8 field goals here in the third period and have yet to make one.
Bibby comes in and Cheeks goes out as Billy Cunningham seeks a solution to this drought. On a Sunday afternoon, what do? You come to basketball games at the Forum, especially World Series basketball games. Norman Nixon with it at the three-point line. Out in front to Wilkes. He gets it away from Bobby Jones. Tenacious defense, and Wilkes holds it up. Great try by Bobby. Now the ball to Cooper. In low to Kareem. Back to Coop. That's a nice pass. Over to Nixon. 20-foot right-hander. In and out. Heartbreak. Rebound is out. Bobby Jones fumbles. Irving picks it up. Kareem is on the deck. Kareem is not hurt. The ball to Henry Bibby. Bibby front court. Cross court to Hollins. Underneath to Jones. And Caldwell is fouled in the act of shooting by Cooper. Great pass.
And it was a smart play by Cooper fouling Caldwell Jones before he could dunk that ball, so he'll have to go to the free throw line. They have yet to make a field goal in the third quarter.
3 fouls on Cooper. Going to the free throw line, Caldwell Jones. Hey, Mark C. Bloom, the Southland's leading tire dealer, has over 40 stores to serve you. You know you can't choose the right tire if you don't have a choice. Mark C. Bloom gives you that choice. Magic Johnson in for the Lakers. Jones goes out. Lakers go with their small unit. Now let's see, 5 minutes and 28. 5 minutes and 48 seconds the Sixers have gone without a field goal. Boy, that is a long time. You'd say it's impossible, wouldn't you?
You sure would.
In the first half, they shot, what, 54%?
That's right, 55%.
Caldwell, excuse me.
The comment I was making earlier, Chick, if you're going to rely on those outside shots, you hit a cold spell, you're in big trouble.
Caldwell Jones makes 2, and the Laker lead is 10, 67-57. Magic Johnson with it. Over to Jamal in front of the Laker bench along the far sideline. That's the eastern stripe. They double team. They knock and lose. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Jamal. Great pressure defense by Hollins and Bobby Jones. Beautiful.
Good job. Now 76ers got to start going inside to break that drop they've been having on their field goals attempted.
Here's Hollins coming to the front court. Go to the right side. Go in deep. Left-hand jumper. 16-footer is good. There's their first basket. It came with 5 minutes and 51 seconds gone. They went 6 minutes and 10 seconds without a field goal and finally got one. And the Lakers take a timeout. Despite the fact that they've gone 6-10 until that field goal, the Lakers still only lead by 8, and that's a good indication for Philly.
You bet it is. It's a good indication that the Lakers don't have this game in hand yet.
Let's let our fine stations along the network identify themselves. For that purpose, we pause 10 seconds and tell you that this is the Laker Forum Basketball Network.
Tickets are priced at $10, $8, and $6. They're available now on mail order to the forum. Telephone reservations may be made by calling in the 213 area.
6:05 left to play in quarter number 3. I'm Chick Hearn with Keith Erickson. We'll be right here again on Wednesday night.
Necessary.
15, and then it's on to Philly next Saturday and Sunday, and back here for Game 5 if it's necessary, and that would be a week from Wednesday night. The Lakers have the home court advantage. The only way the Sixers can wrest it away from them would be to win a game on this court. Wilkes has not scored since the first quarter, and Irving has scored only 2 since the first quarter. Your 2 great scoring forwards. Oh, excuse me. Here's Wilkes way over here. Thank you. Wilkes did not score in the second quarter. He has made 4 in this period, and he's got a total of 12. I agree with you. You made a good point, Keith. You live with that outside bomb. Sure, it might carry you through a game. Very seldom it'll take you a whole game. But when you cool off, you better have something going inside.
You better have, and especially that's where Darryl Dawkins, and the point you made about Dawkins going out and Bobby Jones coming in. Dawkins likes that outside jumper. Bobby Jones likes to go inside, but he hasn't been able to take advantage of it here, although he's got 4 points here in the third quarter, and he's their leading scorer in the third quarter, Bobby Jones is.
No, that's Hollins.
That is
looking at Bobby hasn't scored in this quarter, as you were pointing out.
That's right.
He had 11 points in the first half, but he only played 14 minutes.
Well, they only have 5 points.
It was Hollins, remember, that carried them last Sunday when Dr. J had, for him, a low-scoring game. I think it was 13. Hollins carried them. Hollins had 10 of his 14 points in this game in the first half. 67-59. The Lakers have given up the last 4 points. 6 minutes left to play in the third quarter, and Nixon has the ball. Nixon coming to the front court. Looks underneath to Cooper, throws it too far behind the board. Coop saves it on the floor, but it's taken by Bobby Jones to Irving. Left side to Hollins. He's going the distance to score it. Hollins. Now they've made 6 in a row. It's a game of spurts. 67-61, the Laker lead is 6. Now we got Magic Johnson with it. Lakers' biggest lead was 12 twice. Into Kareem, backdoor to Jamal. He's away from Bobby Jones. Shot blocked by Caldwell Jones. A beautiful jump switch. Now to Hollins. Front court to Dr. J. He's due to hit a bank shot. His shot from bank, no good. The rebound to Caldwell Jones. Shot rejected by Kareem. Up into the first row. Billy Cunningham blowing his cool. He wants goaltending.
I personally thought it was goaltending. Looked to me like Kareem waited quite a while before he blocked that shot. Cunningham can't believe it.
waiting for the ball to be brought in with 20 on the 24-second clock. Hollins is alone underneath. The inbound pass intercepted by Nixon. Coming with Jamal. Nixon all the way. Load up, blow it. Rebound to Wilkes underneath is good. He's fouled. So the Lakers got a break. What happened on the play, Nixon missed a layup. That would have been only 2 if he'd have made it. But the rebound to the hustling Jamal, and he made the basket and was fouled, so he could get 3 out of it.
Boy, and you've got to give Jamal credit. He is always filling that lane. It looked like it was a layup for Nixon. He continued down. Not too many players would have followed that shot up, Chick.
I liken him a lot, and the other guy the other way a lot, to Bobby Jones. They do it very quietly and very convincingly and very effectively.
That's right.
3-point play for Jamal, and it's 70-61. Wilkes now with 15 points. The Lakers lead it. Down the middle, the ball to Bobby Jones, off the hand of Magic after Bobby Jones couldn't handle Caldwell Jones' bad pass, and Magic smiles as the ball went away and throws up his left fist.
Magic's always smiling out there, really enjoying the game.
Bobby Jones looks at the baseline, gives to Hollins. Hollins' pass knocked away by Magic. Picked in a garbage play by Bibby. 7 on the clock. Comes over to Dr. J. Underneath. Knocked out of bounds by Kareem. 5 on the clock. It was down to 4. Kareem didn't like the call. He thought that after he hit it, it ricocheted off of Caldwell. 5 on the 24-second clock. Probably tried to get it to Jay. Nope, they get to Hollins. Hollins dribble. Bounce in low. Puts it up underneath, and there's a foul. A foul is on Jamal, and he knocked Julius Erving down. Helps him up.
And again, that's a good foul by Jamal. When Julius Erving has that ball in that close to the basket, you've got to foul him. Keep him from making that easy shot.
Dr. J will be shooting his 3rd and 4th free throws of the day. He missed his other 2. On the year, 78%, so he won't miss 2 this time. The free throw, perfect. 70-62 Los Angeles. 4:56 to play in the 3rd. I'm Chick Hearn along with Keith Erickson, wherever you are. How's the beach today? Are you guys laying down there listening to the game in that sun?
It wasn't sunny this morning. Very foggy.
Overcast, huh? Free throw is no good this time. He's missed 3 out of 4. And the rebound is to Magic. Magic to Nixon. The Laker lead is 8. Nixon dribbling the ball to the attacking zone. He's 1-on-1 against Bibby, and Hollins reaching in every now and then. Now Nixon backs up toward the 10-second line. Nixon says, what we'll play is this one here. Now 10 on the clock. The ball over to Cooper. 9 on the clock. Coop 1-bounce dribble on a 20-foot jumper by Cooper. Nice shot. Boy, he really measured that one. 72-62, the Lakers lead it. With the ball in the front court, Irving against Cooper. Cooper with 3 fouls. Dr. J's double team. Now the ball to the baseline. Dr. J's pass gets to Bobby Jones. Out to Hollins. Over to Bibby. Great defense. The ball to Bobby Jones. 15-footer, no. Rebound is off to Magic. Great defense. Magic scoop pass front court to Nixon. Right side to Cooper. Lays it up, no. Rebound is off. And it's a free ball taken by Hollins. What basketball? Hollins to Bibby. Bibby's 20-foot right-hand jumper, no. Rebound to Kareem. Kareem goes to dribble. Gives the ball to Magic. To the left is Cooper. Magic all the way. Magic puts it up. Puts it in. Magic Johnson's drive gives them for the 3rd time an 8-point lead. They're making a 12-point lead. 74-62. The ball over to Irving. His 20-foot jumper won't go down. Tipped by Bobby Jones. Great try. Backhanded, no. Rebound to Kareem. And the big fella's animated. To midcourt to Magic, and so is he. Left side to Wilkes. He sets the 20-foot jumper on the way, and it's good. Philly needs a timeout. 76-62. Biggest lead of the ball game. 3:25 to play, and the form is in Bedlam. Now we've got Hollins with it. Hollins against Nixon. Hollins stops the dribble. Takes it under to Caldwell Jones. He gets away from Kareem and drops it out of bounds. As Kareem made a good recovery.
He sure did. Defense doing the job here. Darryl Dawkins about to come back into the game. And I'm very surprised Cunningham didn't take a timeout, Chick.
They have got only 2 field goals in this quarter, both of them by Hollins, and both coming within a span of about 10 seconds. Other than that, they have played 8 minutes and 45 seconds without a field goal.
And they've only scored 9 points in this 3rd quarter.
The Lakers in the last 2 minutes and 45 seconds have outscored them 6-0. The Laker lead is 14. Nixon with a stop, 21 feet out and fires. Got it.
Boy, Lakers are on a run.
78-62. They've made 8 in a row. Previously, they made 10 in a row. Now we've got the ball to Bibby. Bibby looks into Darryl Dawkins, who has returned. The Doc sets the screen for Bibby. Bibby's around it. Stops corner to the key, and Kareem picks him up. Good defense. Now the ball in low to Dawkins. Brings it to Cheeks. 5 on the clock. Cheeks to the free throw line. Gives it off to Dr. J. 1 on the clock. He tries to shoot. It's blocked by Cooper. Taken by Magic. Back to Cooper. Cooper in deep. Lay it up and in. I don't think they're going to allow the last basket. Earl Strom is saying something happened at the other end. The basket will not count. We'll find out what. Perhaps the 24-second clock expired, so the block shot would not count. And you take that away from Cooper and give the Lakers the ball out of bounds, baseline backcourt. Great. I repeat, great refereeing by Earl Strom.
That's exactly what the call was. We're right on top of the play. Sensational block by Mike Cooper on Irving's jump shot.
I believe the scoreboard is wrong, is it not? Yes, they had not taken it. Now they're starting to set the board. Now Nixon's got it into Kareem. See if they can get it this way. Great play by Cooper. Kareem dribble drive around Dawkins. Underneath, put it up, didn't get it. Forced the shot. Rebound to Bobby Jones. To Cheeks. Cheeks front court. Cheeks lays it off to Dawkins. Here he comes in deep. Puts it up. No good. Rebound to Dawkins. He knocked Cooper down. Slam dunk. Dawkins on his initial drive knocked Cooper down. That's not hard to do when you're 260 and Cooper's 170.
Very easily could have picked up his fifth personal foul on that play.
78-64. Nixon with it. Nixon out in front to Magic. Magic holds it up 18 feet straight out. Magic underneath to Landsberger. Puts it up. Blocked. Great goaltending is the call. Now Madden underneath is not supposed to call it. The outside man is responsible for calling it, and Earl Strom called it he did. 80-64.
I didn't see the goaltending on the play. Dawkins, I thought, made a sensational block coming over to help out.
Landsberger gets his 8th point. And now we got the ball in the front court over to Bibby. Bibby down the middle of Dawkins. He's being held by Norman Nixon, front end of a double team. Ball goes out of bounds. Now the Lakers are leading by 16 for the second time in the game. Biggest lead. The Lakers in the last, call it approximately 4 minutes, have outscored them 13-3. Out of the game, Kareem to get a much-deserved rest. And this is where the Lakers are going to have to strengthen the game in this series. They're going to have to get something off of that bench.
Particular while Kareem is resting.
What I mean.
Yep.
All right, the ball is brought in to Cheeks. Cheeks holds it up. Inside a pushing match, and a foul is called on Jones as it should have been. However, the same play was let go at the other end, with Dawkins doing the same thing to Kareem when you were talking about his possible fifth foul.
That's right. Boy, Jones really coming down and pushing Dawkins in the back that time. Surprising play by Jim Jones.
In the first half, Philadelphia made 54% of their shots, 24 of 44. In this quarter, Keith, they've made 3 of 14.
Boy, they're having a tough time.
Free throw is good by Dawkins. One minute and 2 seconds left to play in the third. The Laker lead is 80-66. 13 points in the quarter so far for the Sixers. 7 of them free throws. Now we got Magic with it. Front of the key. Sobs underneath. And Landsberger dropped a beautiful pass. And it's picked up by Dawkins. Right side pass to Cheeks. Knocked away and out of bounds. Last touch by Norman Nixon. Good play by Nixon.
I'll tell you, most of these big guys think that they're 6'11" guards. Darryl Dawkins bringing that ball out of the backcourt, went behind his back with it, led the fast break, and then an errant pass.
47 seconds left in the period. 20 on the clock. Inbound pass is not good. It goes over the head of Bibby, but Mix picks it up, and Magic knocks it out of bounds. The Lakers' defense has been extraordinary.
Just tremendous. Jimmy Jones is really playing aggressive basketball against Darryl Dawkins.
All right, the inbound pass to Bobby Jones. Bobby Jones of the Philadelphia 76ers to Maurice Cheeks. They exchange out in front, and Cheeks goes to the right side, still dribbling, drives the base around Cooper underneath, put up, blocked by Landsberger, out of bounds. Great play by Landsberger, who made a jump switch.
That's why it was such a great play, coming over to help out. Great defense. All of the Lakers helping one another beautifully on the floor.
Cooper was beaten totally on the play. That's the kind of help you need. Here comes Brad Holland into the ball game for Los Angeles. He played in 2 of the 5 games against Seattle. Norman Nixon goes out. Maybe we'll see Brad get a 3-point shot. A 2-pointer would be enough with this kind of a lead. Now here is a whistle and a foul called against the Lakers. I guess. Let's see what they're going to call it. It's on Landsberger, the foul. Before the ball was passed in, it's automatically 2 shots.
I think Henry Bibby came over to set a pick on him, and Landsberger just ran right over him.
Well, you don't want to give away the ball game because they've camped at that free throw line here in the second half of the third. Bibby's free throw is good, and it's 80-67. Dr. J is resting, and he will be in, of course, a lot of the fourth quarter, if not all of it. So is Holland on the bench. 2 free throws are good. Jones has got it. Brings the midcourt to Cooper. Half a minute to play. Cooper in the front court. 80-68 the Lakers. Cooper comes to the right side. Cooper looks outside and gives to Magic Johnson. Remember, Brad Holland is in now, playing a guard spot. He's opposite Bibby, a couple of youth plans. Now Magic's got it with 12 in the 24-second clock. Magic down the middle. Magic all the way. Lay it up and in. Left-hand layup. He found a seam and blew by all of them. 82-68. Magic in the ball game with 12, 8 in this quarter. Now a pass down the middle of Dawkins underneath. Puts it up. It's no good. He was fouled by Jones.
I'll tell you, Jones is giving Darryl Dawkins all he wants. Very physical inside. Dawkins has really been trying to muscle Jones out of the lane. Jones giving it all right back to him.
The fewest points in a quarter in a playoff game was 11. That was San Antonio against Houston. That was in 1979. That's not all time. These are just this year. Free throw by Dawkins is good for his 7th point. Laker lead is 13. 9 seconds to play. I'd like to see Brad hit a three-pointer for Brad.
Yep, be nice, wouldn't it?
Yep.
And for the Lakers, huh?
Yep. All right, ball out of bounds to Jones after both of them are good. His pass inbounded, knocked away by Bobby Jones. Out of bounds. So it goes back to Jones. And Jones to Cooper. To midcourt to Magic. Over here alone is Holland. Magic to the dribble. Magic in deep. Feeds under to Holland. Holland delays his shot and scores it. A great play at the buzzer.
All right, Brad.
It was not an easy shot. Magic gave him a tough pass, and Brad delayed the shot, kind of a jackknife, and then put it up after the defender came down. At the end of 3, the Los Angeles Lakers in the first game of the World Championship, leading Philadelphia 84-70. We'll be back. This is the Laker Forum Basketball Network.
What a feeling to own a Toyota. Oh, what a feeling to own a Toyota. Oh, what a feeling, value inside. Oh, what a feeling, mile after mile. Oh, what a feeling to drive Toyota, Toyota.
The front-wheel drive Toyota Corolla Tercel, rated at 30 EPA estimated MPG, 41 EPA estimated highway MPG. Remember, use this 30 EPA estimated MPG for comparisons of other cars with manual transmissions. The actual mileage you get may be different. Actual highway mileage will probably be less than the EPA highway estimate. The 1980 Toyota Corolla Tercel.
Oh, what a feeling to drive Toyota.
You know, fans, today many companies spend up to 30% of payroll on employee benefits. Well, it's the job of Frank B. Hall's benefit consulting team to help balance the needs of a corporation's human assets and financial requirements. Hundreds of clients in Southern California have selected the Frank B. Hall employee benefit specialist to assist them in balancing this scale. Maybe it's time for you to have a look at your human resources program. Call the benefit consulting people at Frank B. Hall in Los Angeles or Frank B. Hall in Newport Beach. Ladies and gentlemen, the Laker playoff highlights and the entire championship series will be available on video cassette. If you're interested, write to Forum Championship Cassette. Forum Championship Cassette, Post Office Box 10, Inglewood, California, 90306.
Chick, to say that Philadelphia was cold in that third quarter is really an understatement. 3 out of 20 from the field, 15%.
They made 3 baskets in the quarter. I would bet my house that that is an all-time NBA playoff low for a quarter. We're trying to verify it somewhere. No one seems to be able to come up with it yet, but we are continuing the search. All right, the inbound to Dr. J. J gives to Dawkins at the base. Right-hand jumper, 17-footer good. Wouldn't you know he'd hit in 12 seconds the first shot of the fourth quarter.
Coming out already.
84-72. It'll be a tough quarter for the Lakers. This club will never roll over for you. They're like Seattle, like all the great clubs. The ball to Brad Holland. Holland holds it up. Holland standing on the three-point line. Holland the dribble. Brings it out in front to Wilkes. Good pass. 18-footer by Jamal is good. So Holland's got a basket and an assist.
He did a beautiful drive that time. When picked up, gave it over to the wide-open Jamal for the shot.
86-72. Los Angeles leading it in the fourth quarter. We've got Cheeks with it. Out to Bibby. Swinging over to Mix. Mix left-hand pass underneath, and his foul called against Jones all over the back of Dawkins. Ball comes out of bounds. I'm afraid Dawkins is going to lose his cool down there. I'll tell you, Jones is pounding on him.
He really is pounding on him. I'm very surprised to see it.
Each club with 14 turnovers in the game. Game number 2 will be here Wednesday night, sellout, and we'll have it for you on our radio network, 8:15. Here's the ball to Dr. J. Over to the left side to Bibby. Screened by J. Bibby tries to go around, and they can't. Now he gives the ball to the baseline to Dawkins. His 18-foot right-hand jumper. He hits 2 in a row from distance. Dawkins.
How about having the big 6'11" center at 260 pounds bail you out from the outside?
Dr. J hasn't scored a basket since early in the second quarter. 86-74. Los Angeles is in front. The ball goes over to the left side to Jamal Wilkes. And Wilkes takes it under Magic. He's away from his man. Slam dunk. Cheeks. The Magic took him inside and posted up on Cheeks, who was only 6'1". Magic 6'9".
That's the advantage the Laker guards have right now over Philadelphia's.
All right, here's the ball down the middle. Comes out in front to Dawkins. His 20-foot jumper won't go down. He thinks he's a guard. Rebound is off to Brad Holland, the crowd favorite. Brad front court. If he makes a three-point play, they'll blow this building up. No, they won't, Dr. Bus. Over to Magic. Dribble around Cheeks underneath. Try to put it up. Knocked out of bounds. Great play by Darryl Dawkins. All Dawkins has to do is touch it, and you go down. He is a monstrous man. Magic's going to be all right.
Magic was driving to the basket, and he saw Dawkins coming over, so he tried a hesitation move while he was in the air. Tried to bring it underneath. The ball got loose. Looked like it actually bounced off of Magic and out of bounds, but the Lakers have it.
All right, Magic brings the ball into Jones, right under the basket. Oh, he puts it up, and I'll tell you, Dawkins swung at him that time. He didn't try to hit him with a fist. He swung at the ball, and he didn't care where that palm landed.
With an open hand. Woo. That's a big, strong hand coming down on a full swing like that.
Technical foul, Darryl Dawkins. Plus his fifth foul. Now the technical will be fired by Jamal Wilkes. I'll tell you, Dawkins really swung. Free throw by Jamal is good, and he's got 20 points his season average.
Dawkins didn't get the technical foul for that swing at Jim Jones that time. It's something that he said after the play was
absolutely
completed.
Going to the free throw line is Jim Jones. Hey, since 1896, Michelob has made sports and weekends just a little more special. Weekends were made for Michelob. Jones continues to have trouble shooting, missed the free throw, makes that one for his third point. Jimmy on the year averaged 10.5 points, 90-74. The Lakers for the fourth time by 16. Here's a dribble drive and a foul. The foul is by Brad Holland fouling Henry Bibby. Julius Erving, to show you the job the Lakers are doing on him, he's only had 7 field goal attempts since the first quarter. He can't get a shot.
That's phenomenal team defense.
Inbound to Caldwell Jones, out to Mix. Left-hand 20-footer by Mix, no good. The rebound is off, taken by Bibby. Bibby down the middle, in the air. 12-footer straight away is good by Henry.
Good second effort by the 76ers. You know they're not going to give up. Only down 14.
76ers have won 10 out of 12 playoff games. The Lakers have won 8 out of 10 this year. Now Magic with the ball in the front court. Back door to Wilkes. He's there. He's got it. He throws it up. It wouldn't go down for him. Caldwell Jones was there. Ball free. Knocked away and out of bounds. Last touch by Jamal Wilkes. Got a lot of referees down there helping Earl. And Jamal says, Jamal says to him, I think you made the right call.
Jamal trying to get that shot away on that lob pass that time. Had to throw it way up in the air over Caldwell Jones.
Caldwell's a very threatening and menacing man under that basket. Laker lead is 14, 90-76. We'll be back with 9:46 left to play in the fourth quarter. This is the Laker Forum Basketball Network.
You ask any of the athletes about the meal that they look forward to the most, and I'll bet you that they'll tell you it's a good, hearty breakfast. You'll say the same thing, though, when your breakfast includes Cudahy's tasty Bar S bacon with the smoky western flavor. Now, Bar S bacon fries up crisp and lean, and it's famous for that hearty, smoky western flavor found only in the Bar S brand. Crisp and lean, Bar S bacon with smoky western flavor. You'll enjoy it at any meal.
Bar S bacon is available at all Ralph's, Albertsons, Mayfair, and other fine stores.
Hey, if you're going to Las Vegas, do it right. Stay at the fabulous Dunes Hotel and Country Club with superb restaurants, unique and prestigious shops, the lavish and provocative French Spectacular Casino de Paris show, dancing and entertainment every night by name performers. Play golf on their championship golf course, swim in their 2 large swimming pools, play tennis on their all-weather courts, and, of course, relax in one of their luxurious rooms or suites. For the time of your life, stay at the Dunes. You'll be oh so glad you did. For reservations, call 1-800-634-6971. From the fabulous Forum with a capacity crowd of 17,505, we've got some problems. Apparently, you got a problem with her, yeah.
You don't think that's what caused the ruckus up there in the stands, do you?
If that caused a ruckus, they're reading it with Braille. 90-76, 9:46 left to play. In the fourth quarter, Bobby Wall and Peter Friedenberger doing their usual great job as our technicians. Brad Holland's out of the ball game for the Lakers, and Norm Nixon returns. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is back at center. Magic is the guard, and Jones and Wilkes are up front. Now the ball over to Steve Mix. Mix holds it up. Looks for Dr. J. Brings it out in front to Bibby. 21 feet straight out. He fires and gets it. Henry Bibby. He gets his 6 points, fourth of this quarter. 90-78. There's still a long way to go. And this Philadelphia club has the explosiveness to do it. And they have been cool long enough in this quarter. The ball into Kareem, single coverage. Kareem holds it up. Kareem backing in. Swing left. Skyhook at the base. 12-footer is good. That's a remarkable shot because he kind of lost the grip on the ball when he started up.
That's a good point. Didn't have control going up. Finally got it and then dropped the shot.
92-78. Los Angeles in front. Cross-court pass over to Bibby. Bibby's 20-footer no good. He traveled with the ball anyway. 15 turnovers. Philadelphia, 14, Los Angeles. And that's not bad in a game as pressurized and as hotly contested as this one has been since the opening seconds. Billy Cunningham looks on as Nixon comes to the attacking zone. Into the post to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem in the ball game with 25. Kareem underneath the Magic. His shot is blocked, taken by Caldwell Jones. Caldwell playing great ball. Gives the ball to Bibby, 4-on-3. Left side to Dr. J. Tries to go in, and Jones knocks the ball away from him and out of bounds. Good defensive play.
Good defensive effort by Jim Jones. One-on-one against Julius Erving. That's a tough assignment.
I'll tell you, Irving has been held in check. The first quarter, he was making some tough shots. But since then, he's only had 7 shots in the whole game, attempts.
And only 9 points so far in the ball game.
Cooper in the ball game for Los Angeles. Magic goes out. The inbound of Mix. Dribbled in deep. Throws up a left-hander. Won't go. Rebound. Put up and in nicely by Dr. J. Dr. J's first basket since early in the second quarter.
Can't keep the great ones down.
No, you won't. He's a streak shooter, too. 92-80. He's the only guy down there who can bring him back. He can make about 8 in a row. Lakers are up by 12. Nixon looks into Kareem with 8.5 to play. Gives instead to Wilkes, top of the key. Out to Nixon. Into Kareem. Here comes Hollins to double team. Now somebody's open. Underneath was Cooper. Kareem didn't see him. He gives out to Nixon. His 19-footer no good. Rebound is a silly foul by Jones. Jumping all over the back of a rebounder, Dr. J.
You know, things have turned around a little bit now, Chick. The Lakers living more by that outside jumper. And the hook shots by Kareem not picking up inside stuff the way they were earlier.
Landsberger will be in and Jones will be out the next time it's dead. We've got Hollins with the ball in the front court. Go to the right side, comes in deep, throws the ball out in front to Bibby. His 18-foot jumper, that's in and out and stays out. Lucky break for the Lakers. Rebound to Kareem, to Nixon. Lakers need a hoop. Nixon comes to the top of the key. Not as badly as Philadelphia, that's true. 20 feet to the right side to Jones, and he shoots a 20-footer and misses it just as badly as your mother would. The rebound is off and it's taken by Julius Erving. Dribble to the front court. Dribble down the middle, loses the handle, and the ball rolls to Hollins. Now Hollins out the three-point line. 7:40 to play. To Bibby. Baseline to Mix. Left-hand 18-footer by Steve. That's good. And the Sixers are starting to move.
You bet. You can't count them down. Only a 10-point lead for the Lakers. 7:34 to go in the ball game.
92-82. Now the ball to Kareem at the corner of the key. Give and go back to Cooper. Go to the base. Turn in the air. Bank of 8. No good. Not close. Rebound to Mix. Mix length of the court pass to Caldwell Jones for the layup. Slam dunk.
Yes, indeed.
Lakers need a timeout.
Yes, they do need a timeout. They've got to regroup, start doing the things they were doing earlier together as a team.
The Lakers have been outscored 10-2 here in a run carrying exactly 3 minutes. And the Laker lead is only 8. We'll be back. This is the Laker Forum Basketball Network.
The Celica Supra. Feeling is believing.
Oh, what a feeling.
Inside the Supra, the feeling of comfort is incredible.
Oh, what a feeling to own a Toyota.
Supra's luxurious amenities include air conditioning, tilt steering wheel, and a 4-speaker AM/FM stereo radio, all standard.
Oh, what a feeling. Value inside. Oh, what a feeling. I like to smile. Oh, what a feeling to drive Toyota.
Luxury.
Toyota.
And surprising economy. Celica Supra is rated at 21 EPA estimated MPG, 26 EPA estimated highway MPG. Remember, use this 21 EPA estimated MPG for comparisons of other cars with automatic transmission. The actual mileage you get may be different. Actual highway mileage will probably be less than the EPA highway estimate.
Oh, what a feeling to drive Toyota.
92-84, 7:14 to play. Lakers outscored 10-2 now in the last 3 minutes. And this capacity crowd kind of sat back a little bit after the Lakers made their big run, 16-3 to get them out there, 90-74. Philly had a 15-2 run in the second quarter. Jack Nicholson, actor, is doing some scouting for some future actresses, I think.
In the stands, that's right.
All right, let's see how the Lakers come back. This is going to be very important. The Sixers have Mix and Dr. J. They've got Hollins, Caldwell Jones, and Bibby. That means that they have got 2 non-starters out there. The Lakers are going to come back with Cooper and Nixon. They're going to keep Magic out of the ball game. They'll have Wilkes and Landsberger at the forwards and Kareem at center.
Interesting defensive alignment, Chick, the way Philadelphia is lining up. Steve Mix, this powerful inside player, is going to be guarding Jamal, and Julius Erving, more finesse, will be guarding Mark Landsberger.
In the backcourt, from the western sideline, the ball is Wilkes to Nixon. Nixon in the front court, and the Lakers need the next basket very, very badly. Nixon looks down the middle of Kareem. Foul. Caldwell Jones holding. The Lakers have 3 team fouls. The Sixers have 2. Caldwell Jones gets his second foul. He had a arm around the chest of Kareem. Kareem couldn't even move. All right, the inbound pass comes in the corner to Cooper. Out to Jamal Wilkes. Lakers need the next basket. Wilkes the dribble. Lobs it into Kareem. Kareem to the dribble and the foul again. Uh-oh. He called it on Kareem. Hooking. Look out, Kareem. Look out, you get a technical. Earl Strom nailed him with a hooking foul with the elbow.
That was a big time down the floor, too. The Lakers needed a basket badly.
All right, the ball to Irving. Out in front to Bibby. Bibby with the ball in the front court. Gives the ball off to Irving, and out top of the key to Caldwell Jones, 7-footer. Cross-court pass to Bibby, shooting well. 12 on the clock. Bibby's pass kicked out of bounds, intentionally resets the 24-second clock. The Lakers have made only 2 points here in the last, about 3.5 minutes. The ball to Hollins. Hollins takes it down the middle to Irving. He's in deep. He lays it up and in. Beautiful play. And the Sixers are right there.
Boy, I'll say they are. Great move by Julius Erving that time, wheeling around his defensive man. Kareem was laying off instead of helping that time inside.
The Lakers have gone almost 3 minutes without a field goal. They lead by 6, but they did lead by 16 in this quarter. In fact, exactly 4 minutes ago. Here's the ball to Cooper. Cooper in low to Landsberger. Batted away by Dr. J, picked up by Landsberger. Landsberger holds it up with 5 on the clock to Nixon. Nixon dribble drive. Ball knocked loose by Dr. J, picked by Mix. To Hollins. Length of court to Bibby. Bibby in deep. Give the ball to Jay. Scores.
Jamal Wilkes tried to take an intentional foul before the pass.
The Lakers have been outscored 18-2 in 4 minutes and 15 seconds. 18-2. We were talking about this club having the ability, and they're showing it. Now the Lakers are down. And the Lakers aren't. Here's a pass into Landsberger, who scores. A great pass by Nixon, and Landsberger working beautifully on Mix.
And he was open that time because Julius Erving was coming over behind Kareem, left Landsberger wide open.
94-88, the Lakers lead it. 5:39 to play in the fourth. We've got the ball out in front to Caldwell Jones. Over to Bibby. Bibby's 20-foot jumper run away. No good. The rebound is long. Taken by Bibby. He's knocked down by Landsberger. 4th team foul, ball out of bounds.
Boy, great effort by both players that time. The great big Landsberger and the smaller Bibby, seeing him coming, both going after that play.
Crowd booing the calls the only way it could be called. Well, they called a foul. Sure, they called a foul.
That's right. I was thinking of something else.
All right, Landsberger leaves the game, and in comes Magic. Here's Hollins dribbling in deep. Double teamed, brings it out to Dr. J. Back to Hollins, a great pass. Hollins for the bank, a 10, no good. The rebound is off to Magic Johnson, and a loose ball follows against Magic Johnson, pushing off. That's free throw time. Everything is going Philly's way now. Going to the line, Caldwell Jones. Hey, Laker Action's being brought to you in part by Great Western Savings and Loan. They've got over $9 billion in assets and more than 100 offices to serve you. Great Western. Caldwell Jones at the line for 2. Lakers 15 foul. Caldwell's free throw is good. The Laker lead a perilous 5. It looked easy, didn't it? 90-74. You laughed when I told you this club had the ability to come back with a string of points. All they did was run off 18-2. Here's the next one. It's no good. The rebound to Kareem and the Laker lead is 5. 5:19 to play. The Lakers in this quarter having trouble making any baskets. We've got only 4 field goals in the first 7 minutes of the period. Nixon with it brings it over to Cooper. Cooper looks inside to Kareem coming through the key. Gives it to him. He's double-teamed. He's triple-teamed. His shot is blocked, but the foul is on Dr. J. J is mad. He says he hit the ball cleanly. From here, it looked like he did.
Well, Kareem is holding the top of his head where he got an elbow. That would disprove that point. Oh, Julius Erving definitely hit Kareem right on top of the head with the elbow.
With his right elbow is right. Okay, going to the free throw line, Abdul-Jabbar. Toyota, the official car of the Lakers, invites you to catch the feeling Drive the ultimate Toyota, a luxurious 1980 Celica Supra. I just got mine, and baby, it is wonderful. Kareem's free throw gives the Lakers a 6-point lead. 5:04 to play. Kareem has got 26. Now 27. 96-89. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Hollins coming out of the backcourt, gives the ball to Henry Bibby, and Bibby's been a big factor in this rally. Now Bibby guarded by Jamal Wilkes. Bibby yo-yoing up and down. Bibby over the right side to Mix. Mix is guarded by Magic Johnson. Screen set by Mix, and the ball goes to Bibby. Out to Mix. Mix looks for Dr. J. Mix 18-foot jumper into air ball. Taken out of the air by Nixon. Nixon out of the backcourt. The advantage is to the defense. Now to Magic. Magic all the way. Throws the ball beautifully out to Nixon. What a pass! He scores! A no-look hook pass of 18 feet. I don't know how he did it, but he did.
He's got to have eyes in the back and in the sides of his head.
Magic gets his 9th assist. Timeout is called. 98-89, the Lakers lead a little more comfortably by 9. 4:33 to play. We'll be back. This is the Laker Forum Basketball Network.
Mark C. Bloom knows you're out there, and you're out there driving on tires that aren't getting any younger. Maybe they're even bald. Now, we know you've thought about getting a new set of tires, but you put it off. Maybe you've been waiting for a great deal on the price. Well, you don't have to wait any longer, because there's never been a better time to buy new tires. Right now, you'll find some of the best tire prices in history at Mark C. Bloom. Right now, you'll save on some of B.F. Goodrich's most popular tires, like the custom long miler A7813 Whitewall, now priced at an incredible $25.88 plus FET. And Goodrich's famous steel-belted XL3 radial BR7813, just $39.88 plus FET. You'll find these low prices at Bloom because Bloom is B.F. Goodrich Tire headquarters. So if you're driving on worn tires, head to Mark C. Bloom and save on Goodrich tires now. And remember, if you switch to Goodrich radials, you'll save on gas, too. Mark C. Bloom. You can't choose the right tire if you don't have a choice.
Could you go?
The Lakers in the last minute and 27 seconds have outscored them 6-1. And with 4:33 to play, and Jack Nicholson looking on from his ringside seat, the Lakers lead 98-89. But I think the Lakers got a taste of what Philadelphia can do in a short period of time, just as the Lakers taught them something in the third quarter.
No question about that. The potency of this Philadelphia team coming from many different areas, inside, outside.
Bobby Jones is back in the lineup now. Bobby Jones is in there. So's Caldwell for the Sixers. Ball underneath to Dr. J. He's in very deep. He puts it up. Kareem rejects it. Great play by Kareem. Now the ball is off to Cooper. Cooper to Magic. Magic in the front court. Magic Johnson takes his time. 4:15 to play. Now, Irving knew Kareem was there, and he had to put it up because he was in the 3-second area. And Kareem made him eat leather. The ball front court to Wilkes at the baseline. 22 feet to right to goal. In low to Kareem. He's very close under the basket. He puts the finger roll up and scores. A backhand layup that caught the rim, hit the glass, and fell in for 29 points.
And a very difficult shot with Caldwell Jones going up with him on that shot.
189 is the score. 3:53 to play. Down the middle cheek. In low to Caldwell Jones. Puts it up. Kareem rejects another one. Kareem blocked his fourth shot. The ball is off to Jamal. Jamal comes through the key. Come to the right side. That's 5 blocks officially. Pass by Wilkes is bad. It hits the board. Comes back to him. Puts it up underneath. If he scores on that, they're very lucky he did not. And the rebound to Jones. Now, you can't pass the ball to yourself, but he threw it to Cooper. It was so high it hit the board and ricocheted back for a rebound. But you can't have a rebound because it wasn't a shot attempt. Now, here's a jumper outside by Bobby Jones. No good. The rebound to Caldwell Jones. Shot no good, but he was fouled. It appeared that Kareem was one of 2 that got him.
Caldwell Jones did a very smart thing that time when he got the rebound, took it back to the basket, a step to the basket and up. Instead of just going up, Kareem would have blocked it again.
We only saw this team twice this year, and that's unfortunate. But I'm impressed with Caldwell Jones.
Oh, what a great player. A very silent player, but just great.
Career average in the NBA, 7 points. 3 years in the ABA, played with San Diego, Kentucky, and St. Louis. He and Dawkins are called the gruesome twosome.
Dawkins is almost that by himself.
You said it, I didn't. Free throw by Caldwell Jones is no good. 3:23 to play. Caldwell's next one is good. The Lakers, like Philly, showing the mark of a great club, not being out of any game. They can come back from any place, anytime. They proved it a week ago this afternoon at Seattle, 21 down. Caldwell Jones has got 5 blocks, the same as Kareem. Free throw good, and it's 100-91. so he made 2 of the possible 3. Only 3 team fouls against the Sixers, each club with 3 timeouts left. Cooper in the front court makes a bad play, going to lose the ball. Throws it to Irving, Irving to Cheeks, Cheeks underneath to Bobby Jones, and it's good.
Boy, great defensive pressure. They've got to be on their toes out there at all times. Again, almost another bad pass.
100-93. This game is far from over. 3 minutes left to play. Ball front court to Cooper. Cooper, who just had the error a minute ago. In low to Kareem. Turns underneath, puts it up, no good. Rebound is off, put up, and goaltending. Magic Johnson gets the basket, and the block goaltend by Caldwell Jones, no doubt about it.
Fine play by Magic, and I think that, Chick, what you've said all along about Magic, the way he puts it up so quickly is what gave him that basket.
I don't see how he gets it up that quickly. 102-93, 2:52 to play. Magic Johnson in the ballgame with 16 points. We'll check on his assists for you. Now we got Hollins. Hollins in deep. Pass underneath. Oh, a great play. It's good. He threw it with Julius Irving standing. Julius back to the basket, 3 feet to the right of the goal, and he actually guided the ball back in the hole on the bank. He was fouled. Brilliant play.
With his back to the backboard, he made that play. Is that sensational? Woo! And Caldwell Jones leaves the game, and big Dr. Dunk comes back in. Darryl Dawkins.
I'll tell you, that was a play, and that brings them right back in this ball game if he can make it a 3-pointer. He missed it, and he's missed 4 out of 5 free throws. Can you believe that? He gets the penalty. Each club with 3 timeouts. Magic Johnson's got 9 assists to go with 13 points. In the 10 playoff games coming to this one, Magic has been averaging 10 assists a game. Boy, that's something for a baby, huh? Dr. J makes it a 3-point play. 102-96, 2:43 to play. And the Lakers got to take care of that basketball. Magic against Hollins in the backcourt. Hollins very good at thievery. Magic around him. Magic terminates the dribble. Brings the ball over to Norman Nixon. Dawkins is guarding Kareem inside, and Dawkins with 5 fouls. The Lakers are standing around. 2:29 to play. It goes into Kareem with 8 in the clock. To Nixon. 20-foot right-hand jumper. Oh, what a shot! From the left side, right-handed baseline. I didn't think he had a prayer. 104-96. 2:19 to play. Give Kareem the assist. Now the ball over to Dr. J. He'll try to take the game in hand, and he can do it. Bounce pass out of it to Hollins. Baseline to Cheek. Cheeked in deep. Double teamed. Throws the ball away. Who's going to get it? It flies to Irving. Irving underneath puts it up. No. Perhaps blocked by Kareem. Loose ball foul. Lakers. It'll be 1+1.
Well, that was a late call. A very late call on that play. I thought Irving was fouled about a second before that call was made.
We got a timeout called. It's 104-96. 2:04 left to play in the ball game. The foul was Kareem's 4th. I'm not sure, but what he got a block preceding the foul. If he did, it was his 6th official block of the game. That's not important now. He does have 6. He did block it as we thought. You say, well, how come you don't know, Chick? We're a long ways away from the basket, ladies and gentlemen, and there are so many big fellas down there and so many arms flailing that sometimes it's absolutely indiscernible. You buy that?
I do buy it. You know what's interesting about that? The official stat keepers are right behind us.
Yep. The way they do it, and it might be interesting to the fans, they have a fellow that just sits and calls the plays, and another guy's writing them down. He'll say, block Kareem, shot Nixon. And the guy, all this guy gets to do is look at his piece of paper for 48 minutes.
And his
hadn't
typewriter.
been to a game this year.
And his typewriter, right?
Yeah.
Just sit there and listen.
Of course, he gets $100 a game.
Not too bad.
What'd you say, Jim Pelt? Oh, you're going to quit me and go up there if they do, huh? This ball game is just beginning to unfold. 104-96 with 2:04 to play. If you're driving and you got a weak heart, pull over the curb and listen. The Lakers now have 17 turnovers, Philadelphia 15. The Lakers 8 minutes ago, after a 16-3 run, the Lakers led 90-74. Now they lead 104-96. About ready to resume action. The crowd has been in an absolute frenzy all afternoon. Just a frenzy. We just looked at the foul that was called on Kareem on the monitor, and it really wasn't much of a foul. But Jack Madden thought it was, and again, I repeat, these two guys have worked one sensational World Championship game.
It's also interesting in the great game they have worked. 76ers have attempted 26 free throws and made 20. The Lakers have only attempted 12 and made 10.
It's quite a discouraging situation there, isn't it? All right, Dr. J for 2 free throws can bring his club to within 6 and probably will. Free throw is good. He's 3 for 7 free throwing, which is very unlike him. He probably won't miss another one now until next fall, spring practice. 104-98 if he makes it. He did. Kareem brings the ball into Magic Johnson. Magic in the backcourt doesn't want to pick up that dribble, meaning don't terminate it. He's dribbling the ball against Hollins. Hollins with a lot of harassment and a little bit of a hand check, but not tough. Now Magic dribbling the ball. The Lakers got to find somebody to go get the ball from Magic. It's Nixon running out to meet the ball. We've got 9 in the 24-second clock, and the Lakers haven't got to the three-point line yet. The ball into Kareem. They need a hoop. 4 seconds. Kareem down the middle. Hook shot of 8. No good. There's a foul apparently before the shot. Earl called it. That's all for Dawkins. He fouls out. Ball comes out of bounds. It's a 4th team foul. 1:43 to play. It's still a 6-point ball game.
The part of that play that was called a foul was not much of a foul anyway. Dawkins just reached in, barely tapping Kareem. Before that, he had his entire 260 pounds on Kareem's back.
Kareem and Dawkins and Caldwell Jones have played it very fiercely, but very cleanly. All right, he's out of the ball game. Wilkes has got it out, got trouble getting it in, gets it into Magic, just beats the 5 count. Lakers aren't very good at that play. Now the ball to Magic. 1:38 to play. Magic with 19 in the clock. Magic dribbling. Knocked away by Hollins. Now Magic holds the ball up. 13 in the 24-second clock. A minute and a half to play. The Lakers by 6. Now Nixon with the ball. 8 on the clock. It's into Kareem with 7. Kareem turns. Face the basket. 15-footer on the way. No. Rebound tipped by Cooper to Wilkes. They can run the clock down. Great play by Cooper. A volleyball tap. It'll go unnoticed, but it's one of the outstanding plays of the game coming at this juncture. 1:12 to play. The Lakers lead is 6. Magic Johnson's got it. Magic dribbling against Hollins. Magic around him. Down the middle. Throws it underneath to Kareem. Slam dunk. Magic Johnson gets his 10th assist.
And what a play by Kareem. Caldwell Jones and Julius Erving both going up to try and block that shot.
Here's a jump shot outside. He'll count if it goes.
That was a 3-point effort by Lyle Hollins.
It didn't go, and the rebound is off to Jamal. 106-98. Nixon front court. They didn't call anything on Hollins as he almost tripped Norman. The crowd is standing. They're running. They're waving. They're shouting. They're screaming. They're excited. 8 seconds left. Norman Nixon with it. We've got 39 seconds left in the game. The ball over to Magic. Dribbles around Hollins. Comes underneath. Feeds it out to Nixon. 18-footer at the 24-second buzzer. No good. Rebound. Caldwell Jones. 30 seconds to play. Lakers have the big lead. Cheeks give the ball to Bobby Jones. He lays it up and in with 25 seconds. 106-100. Now they'll have to foul the Lakers. Inbound to Kareem. They knock him down in the backcourt. Accidentally. Bobby Jones. He didn't mean to knock Kareem down. It was an accident all the way. And he helps Kareem up.
I think that's the best play the Lakers can do in that situation, Chick. When they're having trouble getting the ball inbound, bring Kareem back.
I do too.
Throw that lob pass to him.
You said that the other day in Seattle, and we subscribed to it then. We still do. The Lakers looking for their 31st win in their last 33 on this floor. Lakers looking for their 69th win against only 24 losses on the season. Wow. Kareem, 3 to make 2. He's got 32 points. On the year in 2 games against his club, he averaged 31. In the playoffs, for the first 10 games, he's averaged 31. Is that consistent? Both free throws good, and the Lakers have the ball game in the refrigerator as Philadelphia takes a timeout. 108-100. Coming into this game in the playoffs, the Lakers had averaged 111 a game, Philly 102. Very consistent to form. The Lakers coming into this contest, I believe, were 6-point favorites. They lead by 8. Next game is Wednesday night. Who are you going to have in the wrap-up show?
We're going to try and get Magic Johnson.
Very good choice. In the ball game, he's got 16 points, at least 10 official assists. There are a couple of plays down the stretch here, Keith, that I think are worth mentioning and can easily be forgotten by the non-aficionado. Nixon, 20-footer from the baseline, left side right-handed.
That's right.
Running out.
That was a big shot with a 6-point lead.
6-point lead, put it up to 8. And then the volleyball tap on the missed shot for the Lakers by Michael Cooper to reset the clock and allow them to run off another 25.
And once again, that was an offensive tap after a shot. They could have cut the lead down to 4 had they controlled the ball. Cooper knocked it back out, and the Lakers got the lead, went back up to 8 again.
That's a judgment play if you're wondering about keeping a rebound. Does he get a rebound for it? It's a judgment play by the stat people. if they ruled that it was a controlled tap, a guided tap to a teammate, then they would give him a rebound. Frankly, I would not have given him a rebound in the play. I didn't think he had anybody in mind. I thought he just hit it to try to clear it. The Lakers lead it 108-100, 23 seconds to play. The only way you could beat the Lakers now is cheat.
Well,
in this game.
You've seen larger leads than that disappear in less time, haven't you?
I saw a 6-point lead disappear in 12 seconds. And in that 12 seconds, the Lakers had the ball 3 times.
They gave it away, didn't they?
Leroy Ellis took it out the first 2 times. Baseline backcourt, threw it in. Dissinger intercepted, scored baskets. And then the last time they changed and put another passer, Gene Wiley, 6'10". He threw it in. And again, Dissinger intercepted it, dribbled down the middle, was fouled, and made them both put it in overtime. The Lakers, of course, got beat.
So what we're saying with 23 seconds remaining is a lot of time.
Anything can happen. It's into Bibby. He tries a 3-pointer. It's no good. Tipped up and in by Caldwell Jones. Nice play. 108-102, 20 seconds to play. Inbound pass to Michael Cooper. They got to foul somebody. Long lob over to Brad Holland. The Lakers don't need any shots. Not of Magic Johnson. Here's a whistle and a foul at midcourt. Bibby grabbing Cooper. Now, that is not legal. You cannot foul a man that's not involved in the play on the ball. And I think Earl Strom will call it technical because of it. You cannot foul a man that's not involved in the play on the ball. The Cooper was 50 feet away from the ball.
And that's exactly what Earl Strom called.
Good refereeing.
And a good call by you, Chick.
Huh?
That's a good call by you right on top of that play.
Free throw by Norman Nixon.
And that means that the Lakers will not only get this free throw, but they'll get the ball out of bounds.
How'd you like to be a betting man, though? Each one of these changes the score.
I wouldn't like to be.
I never would be, I'll tell you that. 109-102, and now the ball is out to Jamal. You see, the Lakers got the ball back after making the free throw because it's a technical. Here's the ball to Cooper. Cooper to Brad Holland. He shoots and it's blocked and knocked out of bounds. So the ball will come out of bounds to Brad Holland baseline. 8 seconds left. The Lakers do not have to shoot. All they got to do is run it off, go get a shower, pat each other in the back, practice a couple of days, and be here Wednesday night on time.
All they have to do is control the ball.
That's all. Now here's the ball to Magic. 4 seconds left. Trying to commit a foul and can't. To Cooper. It's all over. The Los Angeles Lakers grabbed the first leg in a best-of-7 series against the Eastern Conference champion, Philadelphia 76ers. A hard-fought game sparked by many big runs by each team. Final score was 109-102, Los Angeles. We'll be back in a minute. This is the Laker Forum Basketball Network.
Weekends were made for Michelob. Weekends were made for special friends. It's the time to have that smooth and mellow beer. It's Michelob. Here's one beer, the meaning's clear. It says you serve the best. For weekends were made for special times, special places, special things, and the special moments the weekend brings. It's the time to have that smooth and mellow beer. It's Michelob. Weekends were made for Michelob. Weekends were made for Michelob. Yeah.
Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Kareem had 33 to lead the Lakers. He also had 14 rebounds and 5 block shots. Jamal Wilkes had his season average of 20, Nixon 23, and Magic 16. Magic also had 10 assists. 10 points off the bench for Mark Landsberger. Julius Erving wound up with 20 points, getting 11 in the last quarter for Philadelphia, 15 for Caldwell Jones, 16 by Holland, and Bobby Jones had 15. The Lakers win it 109-102 and take that big grip on the first game. They got to win the next one here on Wednesday night. Otherwise, Philly goes home for next Saturday and Sunday at the Spectrum with home court advantage. If the Lakers win here Wednesday night, obviously they retain that court advantage. The Lakers in the ball game made 13 of 15 free throws. Philadelphia made 22 of 28 free throws. Our guest in the wrap-up show will be a member of the Los Angeles Laker team. We are going to attempt to have... Who did he say he was going to have? Magic Johnson on the wrap-up show. Keith's downstairs in the locker room now. So, once again, we remind you that will be on the air at 8:15 on Wednesday night. Final score, Los Angeles Lakers 109, Philadelphia 76ers 102. This Lakers championship playoff game has been brought to you by Toyota. Hey, test drive any of their 1980 cars and trucks at your local Toyota dealer. And by Anheuser-Busch, the brewers of Michelob. Weekends were made for Michelob. And by Great Western Savings and Loan with over $9 billion in assets and more than 100 offices to serve you. And brought to you by Hughes Air West, flying to all your favorite places all over the West. And only Hughes Air West says your favorite word, yes. By Cardillo Travel Agencies with over 20 offices serving the Southern California traveling public since 1935. And by Mark C. Bloom, Southern California's leading tire dealer. Over 40 stores to serve you. Mark C. Bloom, yep, they take care of your car from the tires up. And by the Dunes Hotel and Country Club. And for fun and excitement, when you're in Las Vegas, remember the Dunes. And by the Warehouse Record and Tape Stores featuring TDK Blank Tape, the machine for your machine. By Cudahy Foods, the makers of Bar S Extra Lean Franks and Bacon, plus canned and boneless ham. This broadcast is produced by California Sports, which selects and employs the announcers.